This would be a big-time victory. I don't care, record aside. You throw it away. This is a team in UCLA that still has a hope and aspirations for making the NCAA tournament. And both of these teams right now, this is a critical matchup for Indiana and UCLA. Neither team can really afford to lose this one. These are very similar teams that match up very well together, both not oversized. They both struggle at times rebounding the basketball. I think for Indiana, if the Hoosiers can take care of the ball and then rebound the basketball, that gives them a great chance. But then ultimately, Indiana's got to shoot the ball well, especially away from Assembly Hall. Three-point shooters have got to find a way to get open in the half court and knock it down. When Indiana's shooting the ball well, they are a tough out. And that's going to happen here this afternoon if Indiana hopes to come away with the victory.
Neither one of these ball clubs is a great rebounding team. That's been the concern for both head coach Darren DeVries, and likewise, I'm sure Mick Cronin has said the same thing. And Tracy Murray, in his scouting report to us, said that's one of their biggest issues. They have not been a great rebounding team, but they say Xavier Booker, who's a kid from Cathedral High School in Indianapolis, transferred out of Michigan State to come to UCLA, is one of the real keys to this ball club. And they've been playing, he said they have been playing, or he's been playing, I should say, better in the last 2 or 3 ball games now and rebounding better, and that's a real critical factor for them.
Well, with all due respect to Xavier Booker, that actually gives me a little hope for Indiana if he's one of the keys to the game, because he has not been very consistent over the years. In his career at Michigan State, he was a guy that was big and long and tall, could protect the rim a little bit, not a great rebounder, and kind of a streaky shooter from beyond the three. And if you take away the three ball, he really can't do much else offensively. So the fact that they've been struggling inside, and Xavier Booker's the guy that they're looking to right now, that gives me some hope for Indiana here on the road here in Pauley Pavilion. And that's nothing against Booker. I just, over the years you learn who a guy is. And he's a guy that's long, athletic, can score around the rim when he gets it, but most of the time he's a three-point shooter and a guy that just doesn't bring you a ton of consistency rebounding the basketball. You can see why they have struggled with some physicality and some toughness underneath the rim if Xavier Booker's their guy. So for Indiana, that's the opportunity. Some offensive rebounds can lead out to kickouts for three. And if Indiana can limit UCLA to 1 shot per possession and get a ton of defensive rebounds, that's going to help Indiana's defense. But, of course, that's also going to help Indiana's offense as Indiana can get out and run and start playing fast at the offensive end. This is a good opportunity for Indiana. This will help the resume, but most certainly a very winnable game on the road and a tough place to win. But against a UCLA team that I get the sense they're still trying to figure some things out at this point in the season. One
of the key guys that is new to this team, I say new in the sense that he was hurt for a while but has come back, and coming off the bench now as a starter has been Nick Dorne, who has really helped this ball club, especially in the three-point shooting department.
Yeah, three-point shooting has been huge. When Indiana has struggled this year, teams have figured out a way to take away Wilkerson and DeVries. Those are really the two guys that can knock down threes consistently for Indiana. But with the addition of Nick Dorne making some threes, it started at Rutgers on the road. He was huge for Indiana. And then that home game against Purdue, he made a ton of tough shots as the shot clock wound down. Nick Dorne was the guy that Indiana went to. When you got that third bullet in the chamber, so to speak, offensively, you become tougher to guard. And Nick Dorne making threes just makes life easier for everybody else. And you get contributions from Dorne like that, and you get play like we've seen from Connor Enright, guys coming off the bench. All of a sudden you say, this Indiana team could put some wins together here and go on a run. And you're feeling really confident right now if you're Indiana, but 14-0 at home. UCLA's been very good in this building, and this will be a tough test this afternoon for the Hoosiers. I'll say it again, I think Indiana's going to have to play some of their best basketball here this afternoon to come away with a victory.
There's no doubt Connor Enright was tremendous in the ball game, and he is still, Indiana's playing shorthanded without taking Connor away, so Connor's going to have to be a critical factor again today.
I agree, and the thing he's done so well, you play 40 minutes, Don, one, because you're in great shape, but then two, you stay out of foul trouble. And I think Indiana's really stayed out of foul trouble the last couple ball games, and that's really helped them play consistently for 40 minutes. This isn't the deepest Indiana team where they can go deep into the bench, 10, 11 guys. Indiana's got to stay out of foul trouble. Connor Enright's done that. Some other guys have really stayed out of foul trouble, done a nice job defending without fouling. I think that's going to be really important here this afternoon.
All right, time for the injury report, brought to you by Indiana University Health, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider for IU Athletics. For access to the state's most highly skilled physicians, visit iuhealth.org/Bloomington Ortho. In that regard, Taden Connerway is the only starter that is not available here today. He, of course, has been dealing with an ankle injury and simply has not been able to play much in the last 3 ball games now. Obviously, a key piece to this Indiana basketball team, but obviously they picked up the slack in the last 2 ball games in a very big way. Key to the ball game today, E?
Take care of the basketball and rebound. If Indiana can do those 2 things really well, I think they've got enough at the offensive end to come away with the victory.
All right, starting lineups coming your way in just a couple of minutes, along with a tip. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Get back to doing what you love with the right support close to home. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine will help you get back to doing the things you love. Whether it's knee pain or a broken bone, you can schedule a consultation or visit our walk-in clinic for urgent needs. IU Health gives you more options for highly skilled care when, where, and how you need it, including right now. Call 812-333-BONE or visit iuhealth.org/Bloomington Ortho.
Visit Bloomington and South Central Indiana's Royal on the East Side today for a large selection of new and used Subaru, Volkswagen, and Audi vehicles. Their large and diverse selection of both new and used vehicles ensures that they have the vehicle for you, no matter what it is you're looking for. Stop in and visit them today. Conveniently located just across from College Mall on 3rd Street. Check out RoyalOnTheEastSide.com or call 812-332-3333. So why wait? Come test drive a new Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen, or one of their many other quality used cars, vans, trucks, or SUVs. Royal on the East Side is a proud sponsor of IU Athletics. Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
Hoosier fans, Harrow Fish Incorporated has been making a difference across Indiana since 1985 as the premier provider of mechanical systems, including heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and process piping. Whether it's a large facility, business, or home, or if you want to work with a local company that is the best at what they do and supports the community, be sure to call HFI for your next project and see how they can make a difference for you.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
From tip-off in Bloomington to living rooms across Indiana, we're all part of the Hoosier family. At Smithville, we're not just fans. We're your neighbors, bringing you fast fiber internet, crystal clear voice, and smart security built for the way Hoosiers live. We're proud to be the official telecom partner of IU Athletics, and even prouder to call this community home. Learn more at smithville.com.
On the CareSource Radio Network. From Learfield, Hoosier Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Coors Light. Coors Light. Choose chill. Official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. And by Smithville delivers fast fiber internet, voice, and smart security with Hometown Hustle. Learn more at smithville.com. The tip is moments away. From the Smithville Broadcast Center, here's the voice of the Hoosiers, Don Fisher.
And welcome back once again to Pauley Pavilion here in Westwood. home of the UCLA Bruins and the site of today's Indiana-UCLA basketball game. And, of course, our starting lineups today are brought to you by Green & Schultz Trier Lawyers, where injury law is our field and justice is always the goal. Here's how they will line up for UCLA this afternoon. It'll be Donovan Dent at 6'2", 185, a senior out of Riverside, California. He averages 13.1 points a game. Trent Perry, he's 6'4", 190, a sophomore from West Covina, California, averaging 11.6 on the season, but actually a couple of points higher, 13.1 as far as Big Ten action is concerned. Xavier Booker is 6'11", 245, a junior from Indianapolis, Indiana, a transfer from Michigan State. Xavier played his high school basketball at Cathedral High School. He averages 6.9 a game. Eric Daly Jr. is 6'8", 230, a junior from Palmetto, Florida, a transfer from Oklahoma State a couple of years ago, a 10.8 scoring average. And the other starter is Tyler Bilodeau. He is their star. He's 6'9", 235, a senior out of Kennewick, Washington, a transfer from Oregon State a couple of years back. He averages 18.2 points a game. He's hitting 45% of his three-point shots on the season, 39% in Big Ten play. So those are the starting five for the UCLA Bruins. And for Indiana this afternoon, it'll be as they have in the last two ball games now. Connor Enright at 6'1", 180, a redshirt senior out of Mundelein, Illinois, a 4.7 scoring average. Nick Dorne at 6'7", 225, a junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina, averaging 8.8, but he's been scoring at about a 12 or 13-point clip here in the last 3 or 4 ball games. Lamar Wilkerson, 6'6", 205, a senior from Ashdown, Arkansas, averaging 19.4 points a ball game. And, of course, Tucker DeVries at 6'7", 225, a redshirt senior out of Waukee, Iowa, averages 14.3. And the fifth starter is Sam Alexis, 6'9", 240, a senior out of Apopka, Florida, averaging 7.1 points a game. So those are the starting fives for these two basketball teams. And from the standpoint of officials today, a veteran crew, Kelly Piper, Keith Kimball, and Nate Harris being the third official in this group. So we are about set for basketball here this afternoon. Indiana coming in with a 14-7 record, 5-5 in the league. UCLA 15-6, and they are 7-3 in conference play today. Not as big a crowd as we would anticipate here, E. This is, in Pauley Pavilion, it's a unique place in the sense of what transpired here in the John Wooden years. But they have never come out and supported this program like they did during the Wooden days here since he's been gone. Yeah, two programs with great tradition, but this is the difference right here. I mean, Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock local time, you'd think this place would be packed. Indiana versus UCLA, but it's not. And in Bloomington, that would most certainly be packed. This would be a game where UCLA would be hearing the Indiana faithful. I think look at it as an opportunity for Indiana. It's tough to win on the road. Some of these places are absolutely impossible at times because of the crowd. UCLA will not have that benefit here today. Here we go. Tip is controlled, and UCLA has the basketball. And across the timeline, Donovan Dent with the ball, gives it up. He goes to Booker, then back off to Daly, and back right outside to Dent. Dent now pitches it left side to Perry. Back right side, they find Daly Jr. He throws it back to Bilodeau. They're working around the perimeter again. Now again, Dent on a drive into the lane, pulls up, turns around, clears it off to Daly. He drives inside. He throws up a jump shot. Won't go down, and Indiana's got the board. Lamar Wilkerson with it. Brings it up, gives it to Connor Enright, and Connor takes it across the timeline. Enright with the basketball, the right perimeter. Drives it to the top, gives it to Tucker DeVries left. Tucker back outside the arc as well, drives down to the baseline left side, throws it back out to Lamar. Wilkerson fakes the shot, looks inside, then dumps it off to Connor Enright, and a traveling violation is called on Connor. So Indiana with the first turnover of the ball game. Yeah, both teams defensively there on the catch. Good communication from Indiana on the first play. They're going to guard a lot of different actions here. But if you communicate and understand how UCLA is trying to score, who their shooters are, you can make them very one-dimensional here. Dent drives it to the right side, throws up a runner, and knocks it in. Donovan Dent went right down the right side. Nobody cut him off and throws up a tough shot, but it goes down. Enright gets it across the timeline. Takes it right to Lamar. Wilkerson pitches out to Tucker, then back to Lamar. He fires it back to Tucker on the right side in the corner. Tucker dribbles it back out. Cross-court pass goes to Dorne. Dorne can't get a shot off. Lost the handle. Went out of bounds. Little trash talking done by Daly. It looks like the Dorne. Whatever the case, Indiana will have it on the near sideline. 14 on the shot clock. Inbound will come from Lamar. Wilkerson throws it out to Connor Enright. Enright throws it back to Tucker. 10 on the shot clock. DeVries now tries to drive it. Can't. Spins around, looks for help, then drives it inside, turns, fades, fires, and misses the jumper. Sam Alexis tried to get the rebound, but couldn't pull it in, and it's out of bounds to UCLA.
A nice job on the weak side. Sam almost came up with that offensive rebound. That's going to be key for Indiana. Can they maximize their second chance opportunities? That will help this offense.
Again, Dent brings it across the timeline. Takes it to the left side. Now throws it left. It goes to Trent Perry. Perry holds on the wing. Now looks inside, comes back out. They flip it around the perimeter again to Booker, now to Daly Jr. He tries to drive it into the paint, pulls back, looks, turns around, clears it back to Perry. He drives it to the right. He fires up a fadeaway shot and hits it. Trent Perry gets the second basket of the ball game, and it's a 4-0 lead for UCLA. Back across the timeline, Wilkerson with the basketball. Wilkerson clears to Sam Alexis out front, gives it back off to Lamar, can't penetrate. And now looks left. Goes to Tucker DeVries. DeVries gives it back to Wilkerson. 12 on the shot clock. Indiana goes to a corner pass to Nick Dorne. Dorne pitches to Alexis. Back to Lamar. Wilkerson with 5 on the shot clock. Drives, pulls up, forces up a shot. No good. Rebound taken by Bilodeau. Back the other way. This is Daly with the ball across the timeline. Drives it down the left side. Lost the handle, and Indiana comes up with a steal. Here is Connor Enright to Tucker DeVries. He fakes, drives, kicks back out to Connor. Now a 3 on the way is off the mark. No good. And again, Indiana fails to put anything on the board here early. Across the timeline, this is Dent. Donovan Dent on the dribble out front. Top of the key. Circles right. Lost it. Now drives it inside. The pass is thrown away. Another turnover by UCLA. Connor Enright gets it to Tucker. DeVries puts up a 3 and hits it. And Tucker DeVries with Indiana's first point. So the Hoosiers trail by just 1.
Well, that'll be the key, especially struggling in their half-court sets here. Can Indiana get out and run and get early shots in transition?
4-3 contest. UCLA's Donovan Dent throws it outside to Trent Perry. He fakes the jumper, throws to Bilodeau, lost the handle, got it back, gives it to Dent. Dent now drives on Dorne, down inside the lane, throws up a shot, won't go, but Dorne's going to be called for a foul. And on Nick, that will be number 1.
Yeah, at least early here, Dent's been that playmaker for UCLA as things break down and they don't get what they're looking for in that first look and set. Dent's been the guy that's been able to take a guy one-on-one and get to the basket. That's every team needs a guy that can break down a defense and make something happen as the shot clock's winding down.
And Dent's first free throw is good. He's got his 3rd point and takes the lead up to 2. I take that back. It's a 1-point lead. Second shot rattles, no good. Rebound comes to Lamar Wilkerson, and Darren DeVries not very happy with an official there. Up the court. Here's Connor Enright. Slides it to the right side, throws it back to Tucker. DeVries on the left perimeter, guarded by Daly. He circles, fires it off to Alexis, right back to Tucker. Tucker drives it into the lane, gives it out to Connor. Enright drives it back to the right side again. Now he gets it down low. This time it's Alexis who drives the baseline. He's got to get his shot off. He's lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to UCLA. Both teams having problems with the defenses here early. And the score. I can't find the scoreboard here. The only one you can see is right above us, and it's hard to look at it that way.
Neck, just trying to find out what scored it.
5-3. It's right now UCLA on top. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
IU Credit Union. We believe in community commitment, a long-term relationship, building a strong and trusted partnership.
Appreciation and respect go a very long way.
A fair deal for everyone every day.
Leave your doubts behind. Grow your mind, time to shine. Make the day whatever you design.
IU Credit Union believes you can chase a dream. We started a credit union and created a community.
Visit Bloomington and South Central Indiana's Royal on the East Side today for a large selection of new and used Subaru, Volkswagen, and Audi vehicles. Their large and diverse selection of both new and used vehicles ensures that they have the vehicle for you, no matter what it is you're looking for. Stop in and visit them today. Conveniently located just across from College Mall on 3rd Street. Check out RoyalOnTheEastSide.com or call 812-332-3333. So why wait? Come test drive a new Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen, or one of their many other quality used cars, vans, trucks, or SUVs. Royal on the East Side is a proud sponsor of IU Athletics.
Welcome back once again to Pauley Pavilion here in Los Angeles. Indiana right now trailing 5-3 to the UCLA Bruins with 15:58 on the clock here in this first half of play. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Finney fries are always involved. Hoosier fans, you can get ready to cheer for free fries at all men's basketball home games when the opposing team misses both free throws and a single trip to the line. You score a free order of Finney fries, head to any Finney Hospitality Group restaurant in Bloomington or the Indianapolis area to enjoy your fries. Learn more at www.finneyfries.com.
Well, Indiana only 1 for 4 here to start and really hadn't got a really good look. The only good look they had, Don, was the transition 3, getting out and run. But so far here in the half-court sets, UCLA has been glued to shooters and forcing Indiana to take contested threes as the shot clock's wound down. If I'm Coach Darren DeVries here during the timeout, I'm reminding guys like Lamar Wilkerson that we got to drive to the basket. Sometimes get Lamar going early inside the paint, get a little pressure off defensively, and then that'll open up the three. But so far here early, Lamar's taken 2 threes, both highly contested from really deep. If Indiana can get Lamar working around the basket first, that'll help him out, kind of stretch out his game.
And let's see who's any changes made out there in the lineups. Not for Indiana, and I don't think so for UCLA either. No, we do. Nope. I think they're all the same thus far. Dent lobs it into Bilodeau. Bilodeau against Lamar Wilkerson. Back out it comes. They get it to Perry. Then back to Dent. Lobs it into Bilodeau again. Back out to Dent. Now that shot clock's down to 9. Here's Dent. Top of the lane. Drives on Connor. Spins into the lane. Takes it left. Pulls up. Fades. Fires and hits. Donovan Dent's got his 5th point of the contest. And now it is 7-3. And across the timeline, Connor Enright with the ball. Finds Lamar, gets it to Sam Alexis. Alexis holds it, top of the key. Gives it up to the right side, then down inside, and a nice feed to Nick Dorne, who comes up with a layup.
And a little simple flex action. Caught UCLA sleeping there. First opportunity right underneath the basket for Nick Dorne. Nice play by Hoosiers.
Here's Perry with the basketball. Slides it to the left side. Throws it down the corner to Daly, who drives into the lane. Pulls up a little jump shot and missed it. And the rebound comes to Lamar. Wilkerson brings it up for IU. Lamar throws it out to Connor Enright. Now to Tucker DeVries. And he throws it back out to Connor. Enright directs a little traffic verbally. Now starts to the left and bounces it down to Tucker. DeVries, cross-court pass to Dorne. Long 3 in the way is off the mark. Rebound taken out of there by Bilodeau. Back comes UCLA. Perry gets it across the timeline. Now drives to the right wing, pulls up down to the baseline, fires another jump shot. This one won't go. Rebound tipped in the air and pulled out of there by Dorne. He pitches it outside to Connor, and Indiana's got the basketball. Down the floor and a bad pass thrown out there intended for Lamar. Picked off by UCLA. Here's Dent with a circle. He literally tried to spin up there and has the ball stolen. They get it to Daly inside for a layup. Daly gets his first 2. A flurry of turnover possibilities on that play. Now back up the court. Connor Enright with the ball. Enright gets it out to Alexis. Alexis slides it to the left. Looks for help. Booker all over him. Gets it to Tucker DeVries. 13 on the shot clock. Now Tucker spins into the lane himself. Looks it inside. Throws it out to Connor. They get it back out front. Here's Dorne now. He tries to drive, spins, turns, fires, and misses. And the rebound taken out of there once again by Perry. Up the floor quickly to Dent. Dent with the basketball on the perimeter. Moves to the top of the key, goes left to Booker. Booker dumps it inside to Bilodeau. He fades, fires, and misses. And Tucker DeVries got the rebound. And then a fight for it as Daly got in there. And they're going to call a jump ball. Possession turn will go to Indiana. And here comes Reed Bailey into the ball game, as is Josiah Miles. Josiah getting more playing time here of late. Obviously, he has picked up his play quite a bit here in the last 2 or 3 games.
He played very well in the Purdue game. Very athletic build. Focuses on rebounding and defense. He can really help this Indiana team. Tucker DeVries is battling right now on the defensive glass right there. And Indiana's got to start getting some foul calls. UCLA's getting pretty physical here.
Wilkerson throws it out to Bailey, who lost the handle but picks it back up. Throws it outside. It comes to Tucker. DeVries with the ball, slides it to the right, then looks left, fires it left to Lamar. Wilkerson drives to the right side, down low, turns around, fades, fires it up. It had it partially deflected. Airballed it down the other way to Dent. Dent for UCLA throws up a wild shot. He missed, and DeVries comes up with it for Indiana. Back out it comes into Lamar Wilkerson. Now to Josiah Miles. Miles slides it to the top of the lane. Now works it to the right, gets it to Tucker at the Reed Bailey. Another, they're going to have a foul called this time, and this is going to be on a new face in the ball game, and that's Steven Jamerson, who comes in, picks up his first personal foul.
Yeah, UCLA's getting real physical out beyond the three-point line. Just watch Lamar Wilkerson. He's trying to cut. There's a body on him every single possession here. He's having trouble shaking free in Indiana's half-court sets. You got to turn the corner. You got to go north-south, head down against this pressure and try to get some fouls.
Now, a couple of new faces for UCLA, but Indiana's got the basketball. And now a foul called on Indiana. And Trent Perry apparently got fouled out there. I'm not quite sure. Was that Josiah got called for it?
Yeah, illegal screen on the baseline.
So Miles gets picked up his first foul of the ball game. So Indiana getting off to a tough start here. Right now it's 9-5. They're only down 4, but you feel like it's not that close, really. Here's the drive inside by Jamerson. He called for traveling. And then Jamerson is on the deck as well. Shaking up on the play.
Looked really awkward there. Bailey did a nice job on that pick and roll, kind of recovering back out to Jamerson. You could tell he traveled right away. I just couldn't tell how he got hurt. This might be one of those embarrassed hurts, you know. Yeah, he looks just fine.
Yeah, he's going to the sideline. It looks like Booker's back in.
Travel underneath the basket, and then you trying to figure out, oh, I'm hurt. That's why I traveled.
Brandon Williams is in the game now. And Brandon Williams, Trent Perry out front. And also Jamar Brown's in the ball game, too. Here is Reed Bailey. Looks inside, then throws it out. It comes to Tucker, then back to Lamar. He turns around, drives it into the lane, dumps it into Bailey, puts it up and in, and a foul. And Reed Bailey comes up with his first 2 points of the game. And we got another timeout. Trent Sisley getting set to check in as well. 11:54 left here in the first half. Right now, Indiana down just 2. It is 9-7, UCLA on top. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Odds are, while you may be an expert baker.
Thanks, Grandma.
Or hip shaker, you likely don't spend time thinking about advanced medical treatments or research. So IU Health is here with the expert healthcare 9 out of 10 Indiana doctors have chosen for their patients' care. Because whether you're an expert DIYer or expert high fiber, trust the experts more Hoosiers do. Indiana University Health, no matter the odds. IUhealth.org.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
It's game time, Indiana. Whether you're streaming the big game, running your business, or keeping your home secure, Smithville keeps you connected. With blazing fast internet, crystal clear voice, and smart security, Smithville is your hometown MVP. Proud to power Hoosier Nation as the official telecom partner of IU Athletics. Stick with the home team, Smithville. Learn more at smithville.com.
Pavilion, the new football coach here, Bob Chesney's been introduced to the crowd, and he's got the crowd jacked up. And right now it is Indiana right now a trailer by 2 to UCLA 9-7. Coors Light, Mount Cove Refreshment, choose chill, official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. Celebrate responsibly.
Indiana runs a set for Lamar that last possession. There's so much attention on Lamar Wilkerson right now, Don, that after the down screen, 2 UCLA guys are showing. And Lamar did exactly what we talked about. He put the ball on the floor, one dribble, split the defense, and found Reed Bailey right underneath the basket for the and one. You got to be head down, play downhill in this game, especially when UCLA is providing so much pressure trying to take away the three. Indiana's got to find a way to put the ball on the floor and make plays for other guys. It's a great example of that last possession by Lamar. He's the guy that's really got to do it for Indiana because so much attention is paid to his three-point shooting. If he can be a playmaker for himself inside the paint, but then also others, that'll help Indiana's defense here in the half court.
Indiana sends out Josiah Miles, Reed Bailey, Connor Enright's back in the ball game with Tucker DeVries and Nick Dorne right now. And UCLA counters with Donovan Dent, Tyler Bilodeau. Let's see who else is in there. Jamar Brown and Xavier Booker's back in the contest as we stated earlier. And missing somebody out there. We'll pick it up for you here in a second. That's Trent Perry. Bailey at the free throw line, trying to convert a three-point play and does exactly that. Bailey's got his third point of the contest, and Indiana pulls Indiana within 1, 9-8. Here's Dent across the timeline. Dent gets it to Trent Perry. Perry drives it to the right side, cut off, then throws it down to the corner. They get it back out to Booker. Booker now to Dent, top of the key, off to Bilodeau. Bilodeau gets it back to Dent. Dent kicks it left side on the wing to Booker. Booker looks inside, bounces to Bilodeau down low, bangs his way inside, throws up a shot, scores, and a foul is called on Indiana. And so Bilodeau with a chance at a free throw here.
Yeah, double team was late. Indiana's trying to double team Bilodeau every single time he catches it on the low block. We saw it early. That time the double team was late. Reed Bailey just a step slow. You allow Bilodeau to get that deep underneath the basket. He has proven he can score. He's going to get to the free throw line. He's a heck of a shooter.
Tyler Bilodeau, 86% free throw shooter on the season. Takes his time, flies this one up there, and knocks it in. He's got a three-point play, and suddenly UCLA is on top 11-8. Connor Enright will bring it up for Indiana. Gets it across the timeline. Flips it over to Nick Dorne, who goes left side with a pass to Alexis. Back out front to Connor. Enright turns it back to the right wing, down into Josiah Miles, who bounces it down low to Alexis. Then a Tucker three-point shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to belong to who? UCLA basketball.
That's the look you want, though. Wide open three for Tucker there. So he's the one guy that's made a three for Indiana here in this first half. That's a great look. I mean, I would settle for that every single time down the court. Good offense from the Hoosiers. Got the ball on the baseline. The defense collapsed. Kick it back out for three. You got to play inside out. Even if you're a three-point shooting team, you got to find some way for the ball to touch the paint.
DeVries and Dorne are both sitting now, and Trent Sisley's coming to the ball game. Lamar's back in there. Here's the pitch right side. It's to Perry. Then back out it comes to Dent. Off to Xavier Booker for a three try. High rebound taken out of there by Indiana. Two guys hit the deck. Connor Enright and Tyler Bilodeau both hit the deck. Here's Sisley with the basketball. Throws it out front. Connor Enright fakes, drives it to the right side. Looks inside. Can't find anybody. Goes to Alexis. Alexis brings it back on the left. Now whistle blows. We think we got an offensive foul call to Indiana.
Yeah, so much pressure on the basketball. Indiana loves to run the high post set and then work off the high post. But when the ball pressure is like that, I'm saying it again, you got to find some way, Don, to get those guys off of you defensively. And that's been Coach Mick Cronin's game plan here. Be very physical out beyond the three-point line, not only on cutters, but whoever has the basketball. UCLA is applying a lot of pressure right now, really forcing Indiana to be drivers of the ball. But so far up to this point, Indiana has been pretty hesitant to put the ball on the floor and try to attack the basket.
Well, the officials are having a conference out there. It may be on Alexis, who I think shoved his man, did he not? I couldn't tell. I had Coach DeVries standing in front of me, and I couldn't get a clean look at it. So I don't know what happened there, but they are going to check. I think they're going to check the monitor. They're talking with Coach DeVries right now. Keith Kimball is, and Kelly Piper. Nope, apparently not.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay just to let a foul be a foul, you know? You don't always have to look at it. Yeah, there we go. Pfeiffer making a good call there. First time for everything, Fish.
So,
with as much as Indiana struggled here, only down by 4 points, I mean, both of these teams really struggling to put the ball on the floor. This has been a defensive battle here the first 9.5 minutes of this first half.
Dent gets it across the timeline for UCLA. Throws it over to Trent Perry. Perry fakes the pass, then dribbles it, throws it out to Dent. They go right side to Booker. Now back to Dent, and Josiah Miles picks up his second foul. So Miles picks up another personal. I will say this, both teams are playing pretty physical basketball. And not many fouls being called on UCLA here early. They've got one so far. Here's the pass in. It comes to Dent. Dent slides it to the left side, drives it down, pulls up, now scoops it up, missed the shot, got his battle for the rebound. And there's 3 Indiana players on the deck with Bilodeau. Jump ball is going to go to UCLA. Possession turn goes to them.
Yeah, they're going to keep it, but that could have easily been a rebound or loose ball for UCLA. But 3 Indiana defenders jumped on that basketball. That's great effort there from Indiana. That's the type of effort you need to win on the road consistently in this league. It's still going to be UCLA's ball, but that's what you got to see from Indiana.
Dent will inbound. Looks, trying to get it inside, throws it into Perry. Perry drives in, throws up a shot, won't go. Indiana has the rebound. Josiah Miles clears it out of there, gets it to Wilkerson up the floor. Lamar kicks in the corner. Reed Bailey brings it back out to Enright. Enright back to Lamar in the corner. Can't get a shot off. Drives inside. Throws it back out front. Now Enright again. Goes to the corner. This time Sisley. He can't shoot it. That throws it back out to Connor Enright. Now to Josiah. He drives to the baseline. Throws it up. It's blocked away. And back comes UCLA. Here's Dent. Basketball in his hands. Throws it out to Bilodeau. Bilodeau goes back to Dent. Dent drives it to the left, gives to Perry. He swirls back to the right side. Now to Booker for another 3 try. Another missed shot, but it's tracked down by Jamar Brown. He gets it back to Perry for a 3. He missed. And the rebound inside to Lamar. Wilkerson brings it up the floor. Lamar pulls up from long range and rims it no good. Rebound taken out of there by Dent. Back comes UCLA. Bruins on the attack. Donovan Dent drives on Connor Enright. Down low, throws it up. Got it. I'll tell you what, Dent's very effective inside. He gets his 7th point. Inside 9 minutes now. Whistle blows. And what do we got?
Yeah, timeout from Indiana here.
So Indiana calls a quick timeout. Obviously, Darren DeVries not happy with something there, and the score reads 14-8 right now. Indiana down 6. Hoosier fans, visit IUbench.com now and register for your chance to join your Hoosier men's basketball team for a unique on-court experience, including your own candy stripe pants at the Michigan State game March 1st, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
I will tell you one thing. This is about as physical of a game as I've seen without a lot of whistles being blown. I mean, these officials are letting these 2 teams absolutely battle, not only underneath the basket, but out along the perimeter. There's a lot of holding going on, a lot of extracurriculars going on, guys falling to the floor, dragging each other down. Connor Enright has been matched up on Bilodeau about 6 different times here in this first half, and he is trying his best to keep the ball away from that low block, and it's been super physical. You would expect this is one of those games where if it starts getting a little heated, that the officials might have to come together and kind of change the way they're officiating this ball game, because this has been very, very physical to start. And these guys aren't going to take it much longer. This is when kind of temperatures boil over when officials allow the game to get like this.
14-8 right now. Indiana is trailing by 6. Ball in the hands of Connor Enright. He slides to the right side, cut off, dumps it inside low to Reed Bailey, who takes it in, and he gets fouled as he goes up for a shot. And again, both guys go to the deck. Tucker DeVries, Nick Dorne, both getting set to check back into the lineup here for Indiana.
We saw a little bit in the first half of the Michigan State game. Indiana had some success hitting the roll guy on that pick and roll. Has not done it much here in this first half, but that's a great way for the basketball to touch the paint, hit the roll guy early on that pick and roll, and get some defense to collapse on the basketball. If they don't, you're going to have a wide open layup, especially with how well Reed Bailey has been shooting the basketball from the free throw line. You get some freebies here and get UCLA in some foul trouble. That's a good thing.
I guess that foul was called on Bailey. I guess so. And the second free throw by Bailey is also good. 5 points now for Reed. Indiana trailing by 4, 14-10. Here's Dent, throws it outside. It comes over to Brown. They whip it to Bailey. Around the perimeter again to Booker. Not a Dent. Top of the key. He's cut off by Enright. Then promote inside to Bilodeau. He puts up a shot. It won't go. Tipped in the air. Picked up by Daly. Daly inside against Tucker. Down low. Throws it up and in. Eric Daly's got his 4th point of the game. And the lead back on top by 6. 16-10 UCLA. Tucker looks at the 3. Can't get it off. Dribbles it to the left side. Pulls it back outside to Lamar. Wilkerson holds. Now works it. Drives it into the lane. Throws up a runner. It's way off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Fakes again. In trouble. Throws it outside. He's got Connor Enright for 3, and he hit it. And Connor Enright hits a big 3-pointer there. That was huge for Indiana. Cuts that lead in half. 16-13. 7:45 to go here in the first half. Here's a drive by Dent. Dent inside, throws up a shot. Wouldn't go, tipped out. Scramble for, picked up by Bailey. Outlet to Tucker DeVries. Tucker takes it left, pulls up, throws it to Lamar. Fakes the 3. Drives it into the lane. Little runner is good. He rattles it in, and Lamar's got his first 2 of the game. And Indiana's within 1. 16-15. Now, Dent brings it back up the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Slows the thing down. Dent starts to the right. Throws it left. Booker with another 3 try. Misses every one of these taken so far. And Nick Dorne takes the rebound out of there and throws it up the floor to Lamar. Wilkerson. Now on the dribble. Throws out to Tucker. He drives it in the lane. Now throws it back to Connor Enright. Indiana gets it to Reed Bailey. Bailey down right side. Now he drives across the key. Gets it to Connor. Back to Lamar. Lamar will let go of 3 and hit it. And Lamar Wilkerson's got his 5th point of the ball game. His first 3. And suddenly Indiana leads by 2. Darren DeVries rooting his ball club on here. Dent on the right wing. On the drive. And now an offensive foul on Xavier Booker. And Booker picks up his first foul of the ball game. And we have timeout on the floor with 6:29 to go here in this first half. And all of a sudden, Indiana jumps on top. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Hoosier fans, Harrell Fish Incorporated has been making a difference across Indiana since 1985 as the premier provider of mechanical systems, including heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and process piping. Whether it's a large facility, business, or home, or if you want to work with a local company that is the best at what they do and supports the community, be sure to call HFI for your next project and see how they can make a difference for you.
Oh, I'm right where I belong.
Looking for your next vehicle? Why not buy from a name you know and trust? This year, Curry Auto Center is celebrating 110 years of service. That's 5 generations of local ownership. Locally owned means we treat you like family. Whether you're eyeing a powerful GMC truck, a sleek Chevy, or a luxurious Buick, we've got the selection, the deals, and the people you can count on. Come celebrate 110 years with us at Curry Auto Center. Time tested, price perfected. Online at curryautocenter.com.
Back here at Pauley Pavilion, Los Angeles, California, and Indiana right now is leading UCLA 18-16 with 6:29 to go here in this first half of play. Don't forget to join Coach Darren DeVries or Terry Moore at 7:05 on most Monday nights throughout the season for Inside IU Basketball. It's presented by JC Bank, hosted live at Hoosier Hanks East off of College Ball Road in Bloomington. And our next show is coming up on the 16th. Oh, I take that back. It comes up Monday. It is this Monday with Terry Moore.
Nice. Well, we got to tune in on that one. But if you're tuning into this game, boy, has it been physical. Both teams are absolutely battling. UCLA has been very handsy out along the perimeter. The pressure in the basketball when Indiana goes to that high post. The bigs are going to have to handle the pressure. But the one thing you'll notice on this 8-0 run, Indiana's making a couple threes, making some plays, shooting the basketball. But what's most impressive is how Indiana has battled at the defensive end. After a really slow shooting start, Indiana kept themselves in the ball game at that defensive end. And they've been battling, rebounding the basketball too. A little undersized, but Indiana's got 5 guys going after defensive rebounds almost every single possession. Bodies are flying all over the place, hitting the deck. It's been a physical game here the first 13 minutes of this ball game, but Indiana has gone from being down 6 to up 2 here over the last minute and a half. And they've got an opportunity here to go into the second half on the road against a good UCLA team that's been very good on their home court with a lead here.
Indiana has Tucker DeVries, Connor Enright, Reed Bailey, Lamar Wilkerson, and Nick Dorne in the lineup for IU. Across the timeline, Enright gets it off to Lamar, outside to Tucker DeVries. DeVries holds on, throws it to Bailey. Bailey turns around, gets it to Enright, then back out to Lamar. Long three in the way. Good! And he knocks it down, and he's fouled on the play. Wow, what a shot by Lamar Wilkerson, his 8th point of the contest.
And just a great set by Coach Darren DeVries. Out of the timeout, you go to the guy in Wilkerson that's made his last 2 shots, find the hot hand. It's exactly what Indiana did, a little screen the screener action. You back screen for Lamar, then he comes flying all the way from the baseline to get the down screen, and he makes the and one.
And he knocks down the free throw. He's got his 9th point now. All of a sudden on a hot streak. And Indiana jumps the lead up to 6, 22-16. 16-10 on the clock. Or 6-10, I'm sorry. Here's Trent Perry on the left wing. Fakes, then brings it back to the wing, then drives it inside. Little jump runner is around and in. Trent Perry gets his 2nd basket of the game, his 4th point. 22-18 Indiana. Up the floor, Connor Enright. Enright brings it across the timeline, feeds Lamar. Back outside to Dorne. Nick turns around, gets it to Lamar. Wilkerson lets go another 3. This one's high off the rim. Bounces around, looked like it might go down, did not. Daly comes up with a rebound. Back down the floor comes Dent now. Gets it across the timeline. Donovan Dent circles to the right. Pulls up, then brings it back to the top. Gets it outside to Booker. Booker dumps it in low to Tyler Bilodeau, who lobs in a jump shot, a little jump runner down low, his 5th point. Then he's fouled on the play.
Yeah, you allow him to catch the ball 5 feet from the basket. He has proven the ability to score and finish through a contest. And that time the double team gambled, didn't just stay there, went for the steal. Bilodeau had a wide open lane to the basket. He's been really good when he's caught the ball that deep.
Wilkerson called for the foul, so Lamar has picked up his first foul of the ball game. Bilodeau knocks it down. So he's got 6 now. And Indiana, UCLA pulls within 1, 22-21. Here's Connor. Dumps it down low into Reed Bailey in the corner. 3-pointer by Dorne. Knocks it down. And Nick Dorne, he's got his 5th point. And Indiana starting to knock in the threes. 25-21 IU. There is something to be said for guys who can shoot it.
No doubt about it. But again, Indiana hit the roll. Touch the paint and kick back out for three.
Here is Dent on the left perimeter. Top of the key. Drives it right. Throws it off to Daly. Daly got away with a travel there. He takes it in the lane. Throws up a runner. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Puts it back up. And they're going to call a foul. So Daly knocks down his 6th point of the game, and he'll get a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, 6'8", 230. That's a big body there. And he got his own rebound about 3 feet from the basket. That's just, once he gets that rebound, you just got to let him have that one. Either that or foul him so hard he doesn't get the and one. But UCLA staying in it here with points right around the rim the last few possessions.
Brandon Williams comes into the ball game once again for UCLA. I think Booker sat down. And Daly fires up the free one and got it down. Darren Daly's got his 7th point. And now it's 25-24, and Indiana's lead evaporates down to 1. 4:38 left here in the half. Tucker DeVries gets the ball handed to him, dumps it into Connor Enright. Connor will bring it up. Connor gets it across the timeline. Directs a little traffic from the corner, then takes it to the top, and brings it back left. Now drives it left, throws it back out to Tucker. Right side pass goes to Josiah Miles back in the game. Back to Tucker, who drives it into the lane, pulls up. Now working on Williams, gets it out to Connor Enright for 3. He missed. Rebound taken out of there, and Bilodeau gets it for the board on UCLA. Up to Fort Perry, into Daly. Daly in the corner. 3 shot by Williams is good. Brandon Williams gets his first basket of the ball game, and he hasn't at the first 3-pointer he's hit in Big Ten play this year. Here is Reed Bailey. Bailey top of the key, gets it to DeVries. Now Indiana's down 2. DeVries holds on, turns around, gives it out to Josiah. Miles lost the handle, turnover Indiana. And now it's almost thrown away, but it's going to be UCLA basketball. We have timeout on the floor. It's going to be Indiana ball,
I think
turnover.
So. That's which way they pointed. So
it is a turnover. 3:38 to go here in this first half of play. I'm seeing only half the game right now because I'm sitting here right in front of Indiana's bench, or right beside Indiana's bench, and I can't see anything when the coach stands back.
There's a lot of people in front of us right now, and I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be Indiana basketball.
All right, we'll see when we return. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Electric Plus is a full-service electrical contractor with offices in Bloomington, Avon, Kokomo, and Lafayette. We work hard to deliver big wins for our customers, leading the league in new construction, modernization, and service repairs. Our team specializes in industrial, commercial, and residential work with 24/7 emergency coverage. We are 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, meaning every job is powered by people who have a stake in our success. Just like the Hoosiers aim to be the best, the mission of Electric Plus is to be the best electrical contractor, period. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. Go Hoosiers!
Get back to doing what you love. If you're experiencing hip, knee, or shoulder pain and it's affecting your everyday activities, it may be time to schedule a consultation with one of our highly skilled orthopedic surgeons. Our fellowship-trained surgeons specialize in outpatient joint and shoulder replacement. We may be able to get you home on the same day of your procedure. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health will give you the expert care you need close to home. Call 812-333-2663 or visit iuhealth.org/BloomingtonOrtho.
Hoosier fans, have you ever wanted to put on your own candy stripe warm-ups and hang out on the court with the team before the game? This season, the Hoosier men's basketball team is looking for an honorary pregame team member for the Michigan State game on March 1st, and it could be you. Go to iubench.com and register for your chance to join your Hoosier men's basketball team for an experience that includes bench seats during warm-ups, candy stripe pants, and game tickets for 4. Again, that website is iubench.com. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of your Indiana Hoosiers.
Welcome back to Pauley Pavilion here in Los Angeles. Indiana right now is trailing in this ball game by the count of 27-25. So a really tight, committed ball game for both these teams, especially playing hard at the defensive end for both squads. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home but don't know where to start? Call the trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Indiana Athletics.
Well, both teams struggling to shoot the ball, at least from a percentage standpoint. UCLA is only 42% from the field, only 1 of 5 from 3. Indiana's 40% from the field, 5 of 12 from 3. So Indiana shooting the ball okay from the three-point line, but just not getting a lot underneath the basket. You look at 8 made field goals, 5 of them have been from downtown. So I continue to say it, and I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face here, Don. I think Indiana's got to continue to try to get something around the rim and take a little bit of pressure off of these three-point shooters. It's been a good job getting the roll guy involved. I think that's something you continue to look at. Paint touches are so important in college basketball, and when the basketball touches the paint for Indiana, good things tend to happen. You get a wide open three if the defense collapses. But that's been the struggle here. Enough good looks in the half-court sets against this very physical UCLA defense. I think that's got to change here for Indiana. Not only the last 3.5 minutes of this first half, got to figure out how to get some paint touches in the second half. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon for the Hoosiers.
Fans IU Credit Union is the exclusive provider of the IU Athletics MasterCard debit card. Choose yours from 6 great IU designs and show your Hoosier pride. See them online at iucu.org. IU Credit Union, official partner of IU Athletics. This might be the longest timeout we've had so far this year. Nobody's still on the court. No, all the players are still huddled up. So I think they're deciding to put some time on the clock.
You might be saying it was not a turnover on UCLA, that they never had full possession of the ball. That way it's going to be Indiana's basketball, but only 8 seconds on the shot clock because there was never full possession from UCLA. What looked like a turnover from the Bruins really was just a deflection, and I guess they're saying that UCLA never had full possession of the basketball. So Indiana's going to have the ball on the side here with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
All right. Darren DeVries talking with Kelly Piper right now, getting an explanation or vice versa. But Indiana will have the basketball with 8 seconds on the shot clock. 3:38 left here in the half. And Terrence Williams, I shouldn't say Terrence Williams, Brandon Williams is on the court for UCLA with Dent, Bilodeau, Perry, Daly. And Josiah Miles will inbound for IU. He looks, gets it into Reed Bailey. Bailey turns, gives it off to Tucker DeVries. Tucker now has got to get a shot off here, throws it up there at the rim. It doesn't barely touch it, and Bilodeau comes up with a rebound. He gets it to Dent. Dent with the basketball. Out front on the dribble. Dent takes it to the top, throws it right side. They put up a Perry shot, and he puts down the three-pointer. Trent Perry has his 7th point of the ball game, and suddenly that lead explodes. It's 27-25, or make that 30-25. They didn't put it on the screen here. At any rate, it's 30-25. Here's Dorne with a 3, and he rims it no good. Connor Enright scrambles for the rebound, but couldn't come up with it. Back off to Dent. Dent back down the court for UCLA. 5-point lead for the Bruins. Dent with the basketball, backs out against Reed Bailey, throws it over to Daly. Daly comes back to Dent with a pass. Dent holds, gives it back to Daly, lobs it into Bilodeau. Bilodeau harassed out there, and they're going to call a foul on Connor. And Bilodeau had a hold of him. Connor saying he was hooking me. And they're going to call Connor Enright with a foul. And that'll be his first.
Trying to front the low block. He got Bilodeau all the way out to the three-point line. Did a great job. He just got tangled up there. And that's going to put Bilodeau, a very good free throw shooter here at the free throw line, shooting 1-on-1.
6 points so far for Bilodeau in this ball game. A couple of those points coming from the free throw line. And now that shot's good, but somebody was in the lane too quick. Oh, somebody from UCLA. And that negates the opportunity.
That's big there. UCLA's on a 9-0 run here after Indiana took the lead. The Bruins have responded here. 5-point lead, 2.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Without Lamar Wilkerson in the ballgame here with 2 fouls, Indiana has really struggled the last 2.5 minutes offensively.
Connor with a basketball. Throws it to Bailey. Bailey to Breeze. Back inside to Reed Bailey for a slam dunk. That was a nice give-and-go play. And Indiana comes up with a big 2, and there's a timeout called now by UCLA.
I'm telling you, that's the answer right now, especially without Wilkerson in the ballgame. You got to get Reed Bailey involved on pick and rolls, or that time it was a back screen, and Bailey slashed off the back screen, a little bounce pass to him. but Indiana's got to find some way to get the basketball around the rim. Reed Bailey's been the answer here. And if the defense collapses, Don, he's a good enough passer. He's going to find the open man out beyond the three-point line. It's a really good set from Coach DeVries. Now it's a one-possession ball game. Indiana surviving right now without Wilkerson in the game. They've got to continue to, one, get stops, and then two, try to get the ball inside for Reed Bailey. Slasher around the basket, whoever it might be, collapses UCLA defense. Try to attack the basket. If you can do that, good things will happen here for you offensively.
Indiana sends out Enright, Miles, DeVries, Dorne, and Bailey. UCLA will counter with Dent, Jamar Brown, Xavier Booker, Trent Perry, and Brandon Williams. 2:26 to go in the half. Indiana right now trailing by 3, 30-27. And Perry will bring it up. Perry gets it across the timeline. Guarded by Miles. Perry drives back to the right side. Down low, throws up a shot. Got it. Oop, wouldn't go down. But a foul is called. And that's on Josiah Miles. So he's picked up his third personal foul here in the first half.
These guys are just running right into each other. That's a wild play there. It did not look like it was open at all. But Perry just put his shoulder down. And part of the problem is there's not a lot of charges being called in college basketball today. So these offensive players feel like they can just put their shoulder down and go right into the chest of the defender. Even if it's not open, Perry's attacking the basket. He's being the aggressor here. He's getting to the free throw line.
And just knocked down the free throw. He's got his 8th point. Miles sits down. Lamar Wilkerson is back in. And Perry with one more shot, trying to make this a 5-point game. And he does. He's got his 9th point. He's had a good first half here. 32-27. Indiana trailing by 5. Here is DeVries across the timeline. Tucker looks left, looks right, then throws it out to Reed Bailey. Bailey, harassed by Booker, drives it into the lane, pulls up, turns around, looks for help, gets it out to Nick Dorne. 10 on the shot clock. Now Dorne on the right perimeter. Back out to Tucker. Off to Lamar. Wilkerson drives down low, pulls up, shoots it, and misses. And the rebound to Brown. Brown up the floor quickly for UCLA. Back off to Dent. Dent with the basketball, a 5-point lead for the Bruins. Indiana needs a stop here. Here is Dent, top of the key. Now drives it right into the lane, throws up a runner, and got it. Nice move by Donovan Dent. He's got his 9th point. 34-27. Indiana needs a bucket. They need it bad right here. Here's Wilkerson with the basketball. Throws it out front. Finds Connor Enright. Back off to Lamar. Now into Reed Bailey. Bailey turns around, looks for help, throws it in the corner. Dorne's wide open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Perry. Back down the court. And Donovan Dent with the basketball. We're inside a minute. Indiana down 34-27. Here's Dent again. Another runner. This one's no good, and Reed Bailey got the rebound. Bailey clears it, brings it up the court himself. Reed Bailey now takes it to the top, gets it to DeVries. Long 3 in the way, off the rim, no. Back the other way. Ball in the hands of UCLA's Trent Perry. 35 seconds left on the game clock. Shot clock's about 7 seconds, maybe 8 seconds away. Here is Dent out front. Whistle blows. What do we got? Reed Bailey's called for a foul.
UCLA's living from the free throw line right now. At least the last couple minutes. Perry's going to go to the free throw line here again.
So Trent Perry goes to the stripe. He's got 9 points in the game. He hit his last 2. 83%, 92% in Big Ten play from the stripe, and he doesn't miss many. He's got 10 points now. He'll have one more. And the lead is moving up the ladder. 35-27. Indiana right now down 8. And Perry can make it 9 with 25 seconds on the game clock. Got them both. And Trent Perry now has his 11th point of the ball game. Indiana's now down 36-27. 9-point lead for UCLA. Indiana needs a bucket. Here's Connor Enright holding on to it out near midcourt. Now starts his move with 9 on the shot clock. Takes it to the left side, pulls up, throws it to Tucker in the lane, throws it up, and slams it in. Reed Bailey comes up with a slam dunk on an alley-oop play and a chance at a 3-point play here.
A heck of a pass there by Tucker. I didn't even see that one, but Tucker saw the lob there, and I tell you what, Reed Bailey can do that now. It's an athletic 6'10" kid. That's a high point in the basketball. He was above everybody on that play.
And right.
Yeah, that was just spectacular there.
Special, no doubt about it. 9 points for Bailey. He is tied for Indiana's lead in scoring in this ballgame. Bailey. Free throw on its way. Got it. And Indiana's got 10 out of Reed. And a quick timeout here taken. Not a timeout, but a quick change here as Bailey comes to the sideline with 2 fouls. They don't want him to get a third. Not the way he's playing right now. Leads Indiana the scoring. Here's Dent bringing up in a hurry. Forces up a shot. Doesn't go. And locker room for Indiana and UCLA, and the Hoosiers knock that 9-point lead down to 6 at halftime. It is UCLA 36, Indiana 30 as the first half comes to fruition. When we come back, John Herrick will present the Prairie Farms halftime show with statistics, interviews, and more. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Visit Bloomington and South Central Indiana's Royal on the East Side today for a large selection of new and used Subaru, Volkswagen, and Audi vehicles. Their large and diverse selection of both new and used vehicles ensures that they have the vehicle for you, no matter what it is you're looking for. Stop in and visit them today. Conveniently located just across from College Mall on 3rd Street. Check out RoyalOnTheEastSide.com or call 812-332-3333. So why wait? Come test drive a new Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen, or one of their many other quality used cars, vans, trucks, or SUVs. Royal on the East Side is a proud sponsor of IU Athletics.
Indiana is filled with wonderful people and places. So whether you live in Anderson or Attica and need an injury attorney, Green & Schultz trial lawyers will be there. Bloomington or Brazil, Gas City to Goshen, Huntington or Hammond, Green & Schultz makes it easy to help you. Jasper, Jonesville, Lebanon or Linton, Mitchell, Muncie, Plymouth and Portland, Seymour, Tell City or Union City, Warsaw, Washington, or even West Lafayette.
Green & Schultz trial lawyers, attorneys serving victims of injury and loss. More at greenschultz.com.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
IU Credit Union. We believe in community commitment, a long-term relationship, building a strong and trusted partnership.
Appreciation and respect go a very long way.
A fair deal for everyone every day.
Leave your doubts behind. Grow your mind, time to shine. Make the day whatever you design.
IU Credit Union believes you can chase a dream. We started a credit union and created a community.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
On the CareSource Radio Network. From Learfield, Hoosier Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Indiana University Health is proud to be the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics. And by Smithville delivers fast fiber internet, voice, and smart security with Hometown Hustle. Learn more at smithville.com. Now, from the Smithville Broadcast Center, this is Hoosier Halftime.
And our halftime show is presented by locally made, naturally delicious Prairie Farms. It is UCLA on top of Indiana at the half. 36-30. UCLA led by as many as 9 in that first half. Indiana by as many as 6. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Indiana University basketball. UCLA by 6.5, and when we come back, we'll have your first half statistics, which are brought to you by Old National Bank. You're listening to Indiana University basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hoosier fans, Harold Fish Incorporated has been making a difference across Indiana since 1985 as the premier provider of mechanical systems, including heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and process piping. Whether it's a large facility, business, or home, or if you want to work with a local company that is the best at what they do and supports the community, be sure to call HFI for your next project and see how they can make a difference for you.
Did you know the cure for testicular cancer was discovered at IU? At the IU Simon Comprehensive Cancer Center, our more than 300 researchers are never daunted in their work to beat cancer. Support the researchers delivering life-saving breakthroughs. Join the IU versus Cancer team. Learn more at cancer.iu.edu. That's cancer.iu.edu. Together, we're one team. IU versus Cancer.
Introducing Hoosier Game Day Lager, the official craft beer of Indiana University Athletics. Brewed by Upland Brewing Company in Bloomington, this smooth, refreshing beer embodies Hoosier pride with iconic cream and crimson candy stripes. It's the perfect companion for every game. Whether you're cheering in Memorial Stadium, Assembly Hall, or watching from home, IU Athletics are always better with beer. Find Hoosier Game Day Lager at Upland's 9 family-friendly locations, your local liquor store, neighborhood bar, and everywhere Upland beers are sold. Upland Brewing Company reminds you to drink responsibly. Go Hoosiers!
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix, guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. And you never compromise your appetite with our golden brown bread that's baked fresh in store. And you never compromise your wallet with our low prices. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the trustees of Indiana University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
It is Indiana trailing UCLA at the half, 36-30. In that first half, Indiana shot 37%. They were 33% from three. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. That's 100%. UCLA 43% though, 29% from 3, and they were 89% at the line, 8 of 9. Hoosiers had 6 turnovers. UCLA had 5. UCLA did out-rebound Indiana in that first half, 20-14. They also had 3 blocks and 3 steals and 7 assists. Indiana with no blocks, 2 steals, but they did have 10 assists. Hoosiers led in scoring by Reed Bailey off the bench with 10, Lamar Wilkerson 9, Tucker DeVries and Connor Enright have 3, Nick Dorne with 5. UCLA scoring, Trent Perry with 11, Donovan Dent has 9, Eric Daly Jr. 7, Tyler Bilodeau, has 6, Brandon Williams has 3. Those are the first half statistics brought to you by Old National Bank, your trusted financial partner. Find out more at oldnational.com. We'll check the Coors Light out-of-town scoreboard when we come back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hoosier fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. At IU, we know what it means to be part of something bigger than ourselves. We stand together for passion, for pride, for purpose. And today, we stand for the gift of life. Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Say yes to organ donation and bring on tomorrow.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
In this town, we know toughness. We fight through pain, get knocked down, and get back up. At Athletico, we bring that same heart to recovery. We don't just treat injuries, we see your drive, your purpose. We build recovery plans around your goals. Because you've already done the hard part. Now comes the power, the confidence, the comeback. Move like you mean it. Start today at Athletico.com. Proud partner of the Indiana Hoosiers.
Oh, I'm right where I belong.
Looking for your next vehicle? Why not buy from a name you know and trust? This year, Curry Auto Center is celebrating 110 years of service. That's 5 generations of local ownership. Locally owned means we treat you like family. Whether you're eyeing a powerful GMC truck, a sleek Chevy, or a luxurious Buick, we've got the selection, the deals, and the people you can count on. Come celebrate 110 years with us at Curry Auto Center. Time tested, price perfected. Online at curryautocenter.com.
UCLA leads Indiana at the half 36-30. Let's check the women's sports calendar first. The IU women's basketball team facing Northwestern tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The women's swimming and diving teams have the Big Ten championships February 18th, and the women's tennis team battles West Virginia this Friday. Softball team opens their season at FAU February 5th. Now we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Coors Light. The other Big Ten final score from today, Wisconsin was victorious over Ohio State, 92-82. Still to come tonight, Rutgers at USC with a 7 o'clock tip. Northwestern hosting Washington at 8 o'clock. The two undefeated teams in the country, number 1 Arizona and 24th ranked Miami of Ohio. They both won today. Arizona beating Arizona State 87-74. Miami knocking off Northern Illinois 85-61. 20th ranked Louisville beat SMU 88-74. 16th ranked North Carolina beat Georgia Tech 91-75. UCF upset 11th ranked Texas Tech at 88-80. That out-of-town scoreboard was presented by Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment, choose chill. Official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Don?
Well, obviously Indiana got a 3-point play at the end of the first half to get this ball game down to a 6-point lead for UCLA. But they got to come out here with a little fire in their eyes to get this thing started the right way in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is an Indiana team that's used to scoring a lot of points when they're playing well. Only 30 first half points. UCLA was very physical out beyond the 3-point line, got into ball handlers, really made Indiana uncomfortable. Tucker DeVries has got to get going here, only 3 points in that first half. You need to continue to do some of the things that got Lamar going, kind of that middle part of that first half, and defensively just continue to battle. I thought they did a nice job for the most part. Indiana did rebound the ball, and defensively, it's just got to happen at the offensive end here. I think Indiana can get out and run a little bit, but really just got to get downhill, get to the basket, whether it's the pick and roll or slashes to the rim. Indiana's got to find some way to collapse this very aggressive UCLA defense.
So Indiana will go to the second half trailing 36-30, and we'll be back with the start of the second half in just moments from now. This is IU basketball. Well, actually, our halftime show, I should say, has been brought to you by locally made, naturally delicious Prairie Farms. We'll return to the start of the second half in 2 minutes. IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hoosier fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. At IU, we know what it means to be part of something bigger than ourselves. We stand together for passion, for pride, for purpose. And today, we stand for the gift of life. Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Say yes to organ donation and bring on tomorrow.
Viaggio Marine is proud to be the official pontoon boat sponsor of Indiana University Athletics. Located right here in Indiana, Viaggio is proudly family-owned and operated. You'll love Viaggio's complete lineup of pontoon boats featuring a bold, innovative new look, plush, luxurious furniture packages, vibrant new LED lighting packages, and unmatched construction. For the hottest thing in pontoons, visit ViaggioPontoonBoats.com. That's VIAGGIO pontoonboats.com.
Hey, Hoosier fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Indiana football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Indiana Hoosiers. Let's go Hoosiers! SeatGeek.
Discover your sanctuary at Hillview Country Club, a premier membership experience located in Franklin, Indiana, where beautiful fairways meet top-tier amenities. Join a community of passionate golfers and enjoy exclusive access to our welcoming course and refreshing aquatic activities. Hillview Country Club, where your best game begins.
Welcome back once again to Pauley Pavilion here in Los Angeles as Indiana trails UCLA 36-30 as we're about to get the second half of this ball game underway. Indiana will be going left to right in your radio dial here in the second half. Tucker DeVries, Connor Enright, Nick Dorne, Sam Alexis, and Lamar Wilkerson, the starting five for Indiana. And they've got Dent, Perry, Booker, Daly, and Bilodeau, the starting five for UCLA in this second half, as they started the ball game as well. Indiana will have the ball first. They've got television camera lights that are still out there on the floor, so they're going to have to get rid of those. Finally, a young man comes out there and pulls those off the court, so we should be ready to go momentarily. And again, this place is probably about 2/3 full, but that's about it. And it's not a big facility anyway. Not gigantic is what I want to say. Across the timeline, Tucker DeVries with the basketball. Bounces to Sam Alexis. Sam, top of the key, turns around, hands it off to Tucker. DeVries holds, lobs it, and threw it right in the hands of Dent, who takes it the other way in a nice lob play, and he lost the handle. Xavier Booker mishandled the basketball on a lob back to him.
And wide open there. Booker 0 for 3. 0 points, 1 rebound in that first half for UCLA. Not very good.
Here's DeVries out front. Bounces to Alexis. Sam holds on to it, hangs it off to Lamar Wilkerson. Wilkerson turns, throws it back out to Connor Enright. He drives on Dent. Back out it comes to Tucker. He flips it over to Dorne. Dorne can't get a shot away, but they get it to Tucker. Now back to Nick. Nick tries to drive it inside, throws up a wild shot and draws the foul.
Yeah, Booker is a long, athletic guy that's 6'11". He is forced to switch out on some of those three-point shooters for Indiana. He's got such long arms, Don. It feels like he just can't get a shot off. Well, that when a guy's got his hands up and he's 6'11", you got to drive right past him. It's exactly what Indiana did right there. Nick Dorne attacking the basket. But a 6'11" guy should not be able to keep the ball in front. You got to be aggressive and go to the rim.
Dorne knocks down the free throw. He gets his 6th point. He had a 3 and a regular field goal in the first half. Indiana's big scores, not so big in the first half. Dorne knocks down the second, although Lamar Wilkerson still had 9 points. Reed Bailey, however, had 10. So he was the guy that led him in scoring the first half. Here's Dent with the basketball, slides it to the right, throws it back outside to Daly. Daly against Tucker DeVries, bangs into him, throws it back outside to Perry. Perry now dribbles it down to the baseline, underneath the basket, then slides it to the baseline again, throws it up, blocked by Sam Alexis and picked up by Sam. Indiana with a nice play defensively there from Alexis. Back the other way. Here's Lamar Wilkerson. Right side, cut off by Daly. Throws it out to Tucker DeVries. Tucker lobs it into Sam Alexis down low. Whistle blows. And we got another foul called. And who's this one going to be on? Perry again? Well, wait a second. They're settling people down first.
Well, get a little chippy.
Yep, a little bit chippy.
We talked about it that first half. I mean, there's so many plays where these officials allow these guys just to run right into each other, be very handsy and physical out beyond the three-point line. It was only a matter of time before guys started getting a little chippy, a couple of elbows here and there. You've got to control the game if you're an official.
Ball's batted out of bounds by Booker in the inbound. And Connor Enright. He'll inbound it. And looks, lobs it in, finds Alexis. Alexis turns, clears it out to Tucker. DeVries out front, throws it back to Lamar. On the right side to Alexis, back to Lamar Wilkerson on the wing, fires. Oh, his shot's partially blocked. They pick it off. Daly's got it. Off it comes to Perry, then to Dent. Dent on the right perimeter for UCLA. Lobs it inside to Bilodeau. Bilodeau turns, shoots, misses, but he is fouled on the play. And this one's going to be called, I believe, on Tucker DeVries. Yep, it'll be Tucker picking up that personal. That will be his first. So going to the line will be Bilodeau. He's got 6 points in the first half. So that's a little under his scoring average. And going to the line for the third time in this ball game. He had a three-point play early in the first half. Hit 1 of 2 the second time he was at the stripe, and now he's there for the third time, and this one goes down. So he's got 7 points down the contest. Their leading scorer at 18.2 a game, hits 86% of his free throws, 80% of Big Ten action. Takes his time at the line and throws them both down. So he now has his 8th point. And the lead is 38-32, a 6-point advantage for UCLA. Connor Enright gets it across the timeline, drives it all the way down low, throws it out to Tucker in the corner to Dorne for 3. He missed it. Rebound tipped into Dorne's hands. Picked out to Tucker. He drives inside the lane. Throws it to Sam Alexis for an alley-oop slam dunk.
Tucker's been one of the better passers for Indiana in this ball game. As that defender comes up to take away the drive, Tucker has found, whether it's Reed Bailey or Alexis, that lob right over the rim.
Dent now with the basketball on the right perimeter. Slides it to the right side, still on the dribble with the left hand now. Tries to penetrate. Throws it outside to Bilodeau for 3, and he hits. That's the first big shot by Bilodeau in this ball game, and he's got his 11th point now. So that was a big one for him. Here's Tucker DeVries. Looks left. Throws it outside to Lamar. Wilkerson. Throws it down to the corner to Dorne. Dorne fakes. Now in trouble. Throws it outside to Alexis. Alexis crosses the key, turns around, looks for help, in trouble, gets it to Tucker. DeVries drives, kicks it in the corner to Connor Enright, to Dorne for 3, and he hits! And Nick Dorne buries his 10th point of the ball game, his second 3. That was big for Indiana. Now it's 40-37 of the Hoosiers. Back within 3 points. Nick Cronin urging Dent now to move the basketball. Dent takes it to the right side. Gets a little pick. Dumps it into Bilodeau. Bilodeau turns around. Back out it comes to Perry. Perry now backs it out. 5 on the shot clock. Now to Daly. Daly takes it inside. He forces up a shot. Way off the mark, and the rebound to Lamar Wilkerson. Lamar brings it down for Indiana. Wilkerson on the right perimeter. He looks inside, then throws it out to Connor. Enright with the basketball. Dumps it in the corner. Dorne again for 3 more. Bingo! And Nick Dorne has hit 2 threes in a row, and Indiana's tied the game at 40.
This is a really good look there from Connor Enright. You got to find the hot guy. And right now, that's Nick Dorne for Indiana.
Here is Dent with the ball. Drives it right side, down low. Cut off by Connor. Outside to Booker for 3, and he hits. Finally, Xavier Booker has got a 3-pointer that goes down. He's got his first points of the day. Back the other way, Enright for Indiana. Enright dribbles it back out front. Slides to the left, throws it to Tucker. DeVries drives, turns, clears it in the corner. Now it is Lamar, gets it into Sam Alexis. Back it comes to Lamar. Lamar Wilkerson fires it back out to Tucker DeVries. 8 of the shot clock. Tucker now drives, kicks in the corner. This is a 3. It is no good by Connor Enright. Rebound, Dorne puts it up, but draws a foul. Shot did not go, but Dorne will go to the line for 2. And we have timeout on the floor. 15:34 on the clock. Free throws coming to Indiana when we come back. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
From city centers to rural towns, Hoosiers are facing big challenges. Indiana University is right here with you, working together to find new ways forward. Our graduates fuel the workforce and strengthen communities. Our research drives real change in people's lives. We show up, we do the work, and we solve what's next. Indiana University. Bring on tomorrow. See what's next at iu.edu/impact.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Oh, I'm right where I belong.
Looking for your next vehicle? Why not buy from a name you know and trust? This year, Curry Auto Center is celebrating 110 years of service. That's 5 generations of local ownership. Locally owned means we treat you like family. Whether you're eyeing a powerful GMC truck, a sleek Chevy, or a luxurious Buick, we've got the selection, the deals, and the people you can count on. Come celebrate 110 years with us at Curry Auto Center. Time tested, price perfected. Online at curryautocenter.com.
Back once again here at Poly Pavilion in Westwood. It is Indiana right now trailing the UCLA Bruins 43-40. And we have 15 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in this final half of play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's dark in here right now, so I got to fake this. Green and Schultz trial lawyers, where injury laws is our field, and justice is always the goal. We're here for you when accidents happen and it matters most. Bloomington, Indianapolis, and thegreenschultz.com.
Well, it has been the Nick Dorne show here in this second half. A couple of huge threes as the shot clock's winding down. And that last possession for Indiana, an offensive rebound for Nick Dorne, and almost a 3-point play, but he's going to go to the free throw line here, shooting 2 on the road against a good physical UCLA defense. Indiana's having Nick Dorne step up in a big way here. He's got 13 points on 4 of 9 from the field. Down, he's made 3 3-pointers. He's got 4 rebounds for Indiana. He has been special here, especially early here in the second half.
Out on the floor, Indiana has DeVries, Wilkerson, and Wright, Dorne, and Alexis. And countering Bilodeau, along with Daly, Perry, Dent, and Xavier Booker for UCLA. And at the free throw line will be Nick Dorne. Dorne, 2 shots coming to him. He's got 13 in the ball game now. And now 14. He is a really good free throw shooter. He's hitting 90% of his free tosses so far this year. Looking for his 15th point of this ball game, drawing Indiana within 1 if he can make it. Second shot on its way. Got them both. And it's 15 points for Dorne, and Indiana's trailing by a single. Well, I should say 1 point, 43-42. And now with the basketball, Dent outside, throws it into the hands of Perry. Perry backs it out. Perry throws it out to Dent. Dent goes back to the right side. They lost the handle. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Connor Enright. Indiana's got it on the turnover. Back the other way in a hurry. Here's Lamar for 3. He missed it. Rebound tip, and Dorne comes up with it. Throws it up himself. He misses. And the rebound to Bilodeau. Bilodeau, rather, I should say. And here's Dent back up the court. Dent now slides it on the left side and slamming right in to Indiana. Is that who? Is that Connor Enright? It is.
Yeah, he got ran over there. They're going to call the foul on Nick Dorne, though. What? Have to see a replay on that, Don. We're saying that Nick Dorne pushed Bilodeau into Connor Enright.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I am not kidding you. It sounds like I am, but I am not.
Second foul on Dorne. Boy, Darren DeVries is livid.
They're beside themselves right now.
Here is a drive right side. This is Dent. Throws it back out front. Now Perry's got it. Back to Dent on the right wing. Dent holds on, looks, dribbles it to the left, throws it back to the right. Here's a pass into Booker. Slam. Oh, Sammy Alexis got behind Bilodeau and blocked his shot. Here's Lamar Wilkerson. He takes it down to the baseline. He brings it back out in the corner, in trouble. And finally gets it to Sam Alexis, who feeds Nick Dorne. Dorne back out to Enright. Now Enright with 14 on the shot clock. Starts to the left. Bounces down low to Lamar Wilkerson. Wilkerson dumps it over to Dorne. Another three on the way. Yes! And Nick Dorne has hit 3 here in the second half. That is his 18th point of the game, and Indiana's got the lead.
I don't know why they keep leaving them wide open, but they do.
Here is Dent with the basketball across the timeline. Dent starts to the right, drives down low, throws up a shot, won't go, but a foul is called. And this is going to go on Connor Enright. Enright picks up his second foul of the game.
There's so much attention defensively that UCLA pays to guys like Lamar Wilkerson, Tucker DeVries. It's just tough to guard all 3 guys. When Nick Dorne's shooting with this type of confidence, the skip pass is there. And Indiana keeps looking opposite, over the top. And Nick Dorne is wide open on the wing. He's been able to knock down. Now that's 4 made threes for Nick Dorne here in this ballgame.
Dent going to the free throw line, hit the first. He'll have 1 more. So Dent, who has 10 points down this contest, he's played well today. And the second one goes down as well. He's got 11 points in the ball game, and we are tied at 45 all. 13:54 left in this contest. Here is Enright, gets it off to Lamar, bounces it off to Dorne. Dorne out of DeVries, outside to Sam Alexis. Alexis holds. Now flips it back to Nick. It's batted up in the air, deflected out of bounds by Brandon Williams, who got a hand on it for the deflection. It'll belong to IU. Here's Reed Bailey checking into the lineup, and Sam Alexis comes to the sideline. And it'll be Lamar Wilkerson inbounding here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 13:42 on the game clock. And Lamar looks and throws it into Connor. Enright drives to the right. Cut off by Brandon Williams down to the baseline. Brings it back out to Tucker. Throws it over to Connor. Enright drives left. Throws it in the corner to Lamar. Lamar can't get a shot off. Now does, and missed it short. Rebound fought for inside and picked off by Brandon Williams. Off to Trent Perry for UCLA. Gets it across the timeline. Works it to the right wing. Perry now brings it back out. Throws it over to Dent. Dent starts to the left. He's very much a right-handed guy. You can tell that. He throws it left side to Daly. Daly now throws it back out to Dent. Dent now looks for help. Drives it right once again. Takes it down low. Throws it out to Perry. Perry comes back outside, and a 3 on the way is off the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Indiana. Lamar Wilkerson inside. Lamar brings it up. Gets it across the timeline. Indiana and UCLA are tied at 45. Here is Wilkerson out to Tucker. DeVries holds on to it, drives it left, down inside. He goes down low. Whistle blows. Shot goes up. Missed the shot, but Tucker DeVries is going to go to the line.
I got to do that if you're Tucker DeVries. I mean, these defenses understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to pop to the open 3. They're going to take away the 3 there, be very aggressive on the closeouts. At some point, you've got to straight line drive these defenses, try to get into the body of the defender and draw a foul.
And Tyler Perry's just picked up his, or Trent Perry, I should say, has picked up his 3rd foul now. Tucker DeVries hits the free one. That's his 4th point of the contest, his 1st point of the second half. And he'll have a chance to give Indiana a 2-point margin if he can knock number 2 down. Tucker takes a couple of dribbles, looks at the rim, fires it up there and hits it. And now he's got his 5th point of the day. Indiana, as Tucker takes a breather, heads to the sideline, and that brings in Josiah Miles. Indiana now with the lead at 47-45. 12:39 left. Up the court, this is Donovan Dent. Gets it across the timeline. Dent on the dribble against Connor Enright. Dent drives it back to the top, drives it down low right side, throws it up and missed it. Rebound battle for, and we got a foul called inside. And who they got to call this one on? It looks like maybe Josiah again. Yep. Josiah Miles has just picked up his 4th foul. So Miles has now got 4. That's going to bring Trent Sisley into the ball game. He saw a little bit of playing time in the first half, not a lot, but Josiah picking up 4 fouls here. And that ball is going to be taken out of bounds by Donovan Dent. So Dent will trigger the inbound. Dent gets it in. It comes into who? Whoop, finally got it in. Now Dent takes a 3 and missed it. And the rebound taken by Indiana. And we got another foul called on Indiana.
Yeah, both of these teams are really crashing the glass. For the most part, Indiana's done a really nice job rebounding the basketball. I'd have to look at the stats here. Yeah, very close. 23 boards for UCLA, 21 for Indiana. They're battling, but the last 2 shots, UCLA's been able to keep the basketball alive with an offensive rebound.
Eric Daly goes to the, well, actually going to inbound it. It was not in the act of shooting. So here's Dent with a basketball, brings it back outside. Here's Dent, takes it top of the key, throws it inside to Booker. Booker throws it up and knocks it in. So Booker gets his second basket of the game, and he ties it at 47. 47 all. Here's Lamar Wilkerson with the ball. Slides it to the top. Looks it, gets it to Connor Enright. Enright now throws it in the left corner to Reed Bailey. Bailey brings it back out of the wing, throws it over to Dorne. Dorne drives it into the lane, scoops it up in the reverse. He hit it, and a foul is called.
Yeah, he's doing everything right now, Don. That is a big-time move. Use the rim to shield the defender there. A little up and under with a little English there underneath the basket. Nick Dorne with the and 1.
And 20 points for him, and he's got a tremendous ball game going here. And timeout is called on the floor with 11:47 left in this one. And Indiana right now leading at 49-47. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Sharp Business Systems of Indiana is proud to be an official technology solutions provider of IU Sports Properties. SBS Indiana is best known for our great document solutions, such as copiers and printers. But here at SBS, we also offer a full line of professional audio-visual solutions, including touchscreen video boards with integrated speakers and microphones, complete with professional installation and service. This state-of-the-art technology can improve both communication and interaction in offices and classrooms alike. To find out more, go to sbsindiana.com or call 317-844-0033.
As you take a mid-game stretch, remember that win or lose, AAA Hoosier Motor Club is always there for you. Join AAA and gain peace of mind all season long with roadside assistance available 24/7, 365 days a year. And did you know AAA is also a full-service, independent insurance agency? That means they'll compare different insurance company quotes to always provide you with the best coverage at the best price. Visit AAA.com or stop by your local branch today.
Back once again here at Pauley Pavilion. Indiana right now on top 49-47 as the Hoosiers playing a tough matchup with UCLA today. This is a good ball game. CareSource offering benefits that go beyond health insurance, like one-on-one help to find a steady job, access to healthy food, or a dependable ride. When your life is better, your health can be better too. CareSource, care that connects.
I would call it a battle. What a battle. For a couple of reasons, Don. First of all, just the physicality of it. I mean, both of these two teams are competing and going after each other. It's been a very physical game, really, at both ends of the court. Both teams are trying to rebound at a high level. You could tell it's not a lack of effort or try. And then the runs that we saw in the first half, both teams went on a run. Each team took turns taking a lead. And then Indiana's made the run here in this second half to go from a 6-point deficit at half to now taking the lead, and it's really been on the back of Nick Dorne. He's been spectacular, making threes, driving to the basket. He's rebounding the basketball. He's just doing a little bit of everything right now for Indiana.
Looking for his 16th point at the free throw line in this half. He's got 20 points for the ball game. So Nick Dorne eyes it, flies it, and rims it no good. First miss of the day for him at the free throw line. Here's Dent with a rebound, brings it up the court. Dent, I should say, on the dribble. Slides it to the left and comes back to the right side, then lobs it into Bilodeau. Back out to Booker. Booker drives, puts up a little runner, and knocks it in. And Xavier Booker's got his 7th point. He's come alive here in the second half for UCLA. It's tied at 49. Connor Enright across the timeline. Brings it to the right side, lobs it, cross-court pass to Nick Dorne, and he mishandled it, and the ball fell out of bounds. So a turnover by Indiana.
It was open there, too. Ball screen worked, got UCLA scrambling, and Dorne was open on the left wing, just not able to secure that pass. What a game, though, here. 11 minutes left, 49 all.
7 turnovers apiece in this contest for the two teams. UCLA's Donovan Dent with the basketball. Throws it left to Bilodeau. Bilodeau can't get a shot off against Dorne. Now Bangs with him. Tries to back him into the lane. Throws it back out to Dent. Dent cross-courts it over the right side into the hands of a new face, Jamar Brown in the game. And here is Xavier Booker trying to throw one up and missed it. And the rebound comes to Indiana. And we got another foul called on IU. This time they call it on Trent Sisley. So Sisley gets called for his first foul of the day. I'll tell you, what do you see inside? I mean,
it's a really good defense. Just UCLA's crashing, making a play. I didn't see the foul, but you know, you don't get that foul call if you just stand out beyond the three-point line, but they didn't. They went for the board.
Here is Dent with the basketball, takes it back outside on the right perimeter, and then throws it back to the right side to Bilodeau. Bilodeau fakes again. Now drives it down to the baseline, throws it up and missed it, and the rebound banged out of bounds. Indiana saves it. Tucker DeVries got it to Enright. Down the floor quickly. Connor throws it out to Tucker, fakes the three, throws it over to Connor Enright. Into the lane, bounces inside to Reed Bailey for a slam dunk. Great look by Connor Enright. And Reed Bailey has his 12th point of the day. Indiana now on top, 51-49. Here is Dent. Slides it to the top, drives it right again, throws it in the corner. This time a long shot by Brown is good. Jamar Brown hits his first points in the ball game, and that was a three. And now suddenly UCLA's on top by 1. Enright to Reed Bailey again. Bailey inside, turns, lobs it to Nick Dorne. He hits another. Nick Dorne is on fire. 23 points for him. Indiana now on top, 54-52. Here is Dent across the timeline, dribbles it out near midcourt. Starts it to the right side, throws it back to Booker. Booker down into Daly, kicks it outside to Brown for another three. He missed this one, and the rebound to Tucker DeVries. Tucker brings it up for Indiana. Gets it across the timeline, works it to the left side. Tucker looking for somebody to screen for him, and drives it down to the baseline now. Takes it around, throws it outside. Inside it goes to Sisley, and he missed an easy bunny shot right at the rim. Couldn't quite get it down. Here's Dent. He walks in, throws up a bad shot. Trent Sisley's got the board, and off to Tucker DeVries. Indiana comes right back. Hoosiers still leading by 2. Enright with the basketball. Slows things down. Works to the left side. Connor drives it across the lane, bounces it inside to Bailey. Bailey turns around, throws it up, couldn't get it to go down. Couple of misses by Indiana here. Back the other way comes Dent. Dent gets it across the timeline. Dent on the dribble, top, slight, throws it right side. He gets it over to Daly. Daly turns, tries on Tucker DeVries, still trying to find a spot. Travel got away with it, but they missed the shot. And the inbound, Indiana's got the rebound. Back down the court, this is DeVries with the basketball against Dent. Now he throws it to Connor, out to Reed Bailey. Bailey with the ball, drives it right inside, he slams it home. Could have been a foul call there, too, but where was not? But anyway, Reed Bailey's got 14.
Yeah, Booker got caught napping there. Thought the handoff was going to happen at the top of the key, and Reed Bailey just straight line drive with the right hand. Booker with a little bit of Olay defense there at the top of the key. That's the easiest bucket Reed's had all night.
7:55 left in this one, and Indiana has jumped the lead to 4. It is Indiana 56, UCLA 52. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Christian Lawrence.
And I'm Brad Lawrence at Goldcasters Diamonds and Fine Jewelry. And we just want to remind you how much the woman in your life really does love you.
Wow, but Dad, how can you know that?
Well, she puts up with his sports, doesn't she? She's letting him listen to the game right now.
True.
Because she is your biggest fan.
Always cheering you on.
So come to Goldcasters
for a little sparkling gift that reminds her
that you're her biggest fan, too.
Goldcasters at 2nd and Washington in Bloomington.
From city centers to rural towns, Hoosiers are facing big challenges. Indiana University is right here with you, working together to find new ways forward. Our graduates fuel the workforce and strengthen communities. Our research drives real change in people's lives. We show up, we do the work, and we solve what's next. Indiana University. Bring on tomorrow. See what's next at iu.edu/impact.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
Back once again here at Pauley Pavilion, Los Angeles, California, Indiana 56, UCLA 52, 7:55 left in this ball game. From tip-off to overtime, Smithville's got your back. Internet voice and smart security that keep you connected and protected. Choose your home team. Learn more at smithville.com.
Well, you watch the plays that Nick Dorne's making, and you start to fall in love with the three. But really, Indiana defensively has been so tough, especially in this half here, holding UCLA to 5 of 16 from the field, 31% on your home court. It's no wonder Indiana's been able to make a run from a 6-point deficit at half, now a 4-point lead. It's a 10-point swing. You could look at Nick Dorne, you could look at Reed Bailey, guys making plays. Of course, you need that, Don. But it's been the defense here in the second half that's really given Indiana an opportunity. And toughness, really, at both ends, is really how you would describe this Indiana effort. Started the game off early in the first half, not shooting the ball well at all, but it was the defensive toughness that really kept Indiana engaged and in the ball game.
All right, Indiana with a 4-point lead. 7:55 left. UCLA basketball. Bilodeau will make the inbound. And he gets it to Dent. And Donovan Dent on the dribble. Starts to the right, goes to Perry with a pass. Perry dumps it down low. Knocked away back to Perry. And inside, that's Daly. And Daly gets the ball, but he is fouled on the play. And what do we got here? They're going to call Connor for the foul. So that'll be Connor Enright's third personal foul. And timeout on the floor here. And this will be a full timeout. So timeout is called with 7:46 to go. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Get back to doing what you love with the right support close to home. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine will help you get back to doing the things you love. Whether it's knee pain or a broken bone, you can schedule a consultation or visit our walk-in clinic for urgent needs. IU Health gives you more options for highly skilled care when, where, and how you need it, including right now. Call 812-333-BONE or visit iuhealth.org/Bloomington Ortho.
Electric Plus is a full-service electrical contractor with offices in Bloomington, Avon, Kokomo, and Lafayette. We work hard to deliver big wins for our customers, leading the league in new construction, modernization, and service repairs. Our team specializes in industrial, commercial, and residential work with 24/7 emergency coverage. We are 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, meaning every job is powered by people who have a stake in our success. Just like the Hoosiers aim to be the best, the mission of Electric Plus is to be the best electrical contractor, period. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. Go Hoosiers!
Welcome back once again here to Pauley Pavilion here in Westwood, Los Angeles, California, and Indiana right now 56-52 lead with 7:46 to go over the UCLA Bruins. And don't forget to join Coach Darren DeVries or Terry Moore at 7:05 on most Monday nights throughout the season for Inside IU Basketball, presented by JC Bank, hosted live at Hoosier Hanks East off of College Ball Road in Bloomington. And our next show is coming your way on February the 2nd. That's this coming Monday with Terry Moore.
It's going to be, I think, daily at the free throw line here for UCLA, shooting 2. So it's about time we do our job here, Fish. We talk about what a good free throw shooter he is.
Yeah,
give him the radio kiss here.
He's 71% on the season.
Pretty good.
But 62% in Big Ten play.
It's not very good.
We'll see what happens here. But he's a good left-hander. And puts this one up and knocks it down. Nothing but net. So that was impressive. Daly now has his 8th point of the game. First point of the second half for him. And he has one more. And he got them both. Nicely looking shot. And he's got 9. And now the game is a 56-54 contest. Up the floor, Tucker DeVries across the timeline. Tucker backs it in against Brandon Williams. Now bounces it to Reed Bailey. Bailey turns around. Now he drives it to the right side, gets cut off, throws it back out to Connor. Enright drives down across the baseline, throws it out to Nick Dorne for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Tucker DeVries. And puts it back up, and there's a whistle and a foul.
That's a big-time rebound there by Reed Bailey. He had the matchup. Dent was switched off on him, and he high-pointed that basketball. And rather than kick it out, you got to love the aggressiveness there. He tried slamming that thing home. He gets to the free throw line for Indiana. It's those types of plays that are going to make the difference here down the stretch. Second chance opportunities. Nice play by Reed Bailey.
Reed having another good one. He's got 14 points in this ball game. He fires up this first one and knocks it down. He's got 15 points now. And he has a chance right now to take that lead right back up to 4 again. 57-54 on the scoreboard. Indiana leads by 3. Bailey's second shot, also good. Nothing but net on that one. So he's got 16 points now, and Indiana's got the lead back up to 4. Across the timeline comes Dent. Donovan Dent starts to the right, comes back to the left. He loves to go to that right side, though, doesn't he?
He does.
Almost every time.
He's dangerous when he turns the corner.
And he's trying to get some room, throws it out to Perry. Perry drives it down the right side. He throws up a little runner that airballed it, and Tucker DeVries comes up with a loose ball. And what do we got here? Apparently, they're saying the ball bounced out of bounds off of Indiana. Wow.
7 on the shot clock here. Well, they're going to talk about it, though.
Kelly Pfeiffer is talking about, well, not sure. One official coming over here.
No, they're going to reset the shot clock here.
Oh. All right. They get 20 in the shot clock now. Dent inbounds to Perry in the corner for an open 3. He missed it. And the rebound to Tucker DeVries.
He's been so tough under that rebound of the basketball.
He's been really good rebounding the ball for the last 2 or 3 games now. Here is Connor Enright. Drives it right side. Throws it back out to Tucker. He fakes the ball. Drives inside. Scoops it up. Wouldn't go. Rebound taken out of there by Donovan Dent. And Dent brings it across the timeline. Dent with the basketball on the left side. Drives it back to the top. Now throws it out to Tyler Perry. Then back off to Dent. Dent throws it down low. It's knocked away by Connor Enright. Goes out of bounds. And this time it's going to belong once again to UCLA. So Dent will inbound. 6:25 left. Indiana still leading it by 4. 58-54. Coach is coaching. Here's the inbound. Dent once again looks to get it in. Throws it in. It comes to Williams. Then back outside to Dent. Then drives to the right side. Throws up a runner. Off the rim. No. Tipped up. And Reed Bailey takes out another rebound. Here comes Indiana on the break. Connor Enright throws it left side. In the corner for Nick Dorne. Off the mark. And ribbed in and out. Back out the other way. Quickly Dent throws it off to Perry. Perry fakes. Throws it back outside to Dent. They'll have to reset here. Now he drives it right. Throws it out to Bilodeau. He can't get a shot away. Then back outside it comes to Dent. Dent drives on Reed Bailey. Throws it. Bounce pass goes to Bilodeau. Baseline jump shot. No good. Rebound tipped in the air. Scramble for. Picked up by Bailey. And he was fouled again.
He's been an absolute machine rebounding the basketball. And if he doesn't get the rebound, he keeps it alive. You got to look at the stats here for Reed. He's only got 4 rebounds. Here, that might be his 5th. Yeah, that's his 5th rebound. But he's been a lot better than that. I mean, he's just keeping the basketball alive. He is all over the place right now. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He's going to go to the free throw line here shooting, what, 1-1?
I think that is the case.
Yep, that's a 17 foul for UCLA. So
1-1 coming to Reed Bailey. He's got 16 points on the day. Takes his time, fires it up there. Got it to go, and Reed Bailey hits his 17th point of the afternoon. And he has been such a consistent performer here again today. These two guys, the two bigs for Indiana, both one day one's really good, and the next day the other one's really good. Reed hits them both.
Yeah, they have different strengths, and sometimes when your number is called, you got to be ready to perform. And this afternoon, it's been Reed Bailey.
18 for Bailey now. Here is Dent with the basketball, and Indiana's got a 6-point lead. Dent with it out between the circles. Now takes it to the left. Dumps it left side to Perry. Back out it comes to Dent. Right side pass to Brown for a long 3. He missed. Rebound taken by Bailey. And Reed Bailey's got another board. Indiana trying to add to that lead. Enright gets it across the timeline. Connor with the basketball. Drives it to the left, down to the wing, pulls it back out on the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Now to Lamar Wilkerson. Wilkerson circles out front. Lamar now hands it off to Nick Dorne. 7 on the shot clock. Dorne trying to drive, backs out, puts up a 3, missed it. Rebound taken out of there once again. Back down the floor comes Dent. UCLA on the attack. Indiana by 6, 60-54. Here's Dent on a drive. Throws it down in the corner. 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound to Connor Enright. And Indiana comes up with another big rebound. Back the other way. Tucker DeVries on the right wing to the baseline. Back inside to Reed Bailey. Puts it up. Got it and a foul! What a shot by Reed Bailey. That was phenomenal. Caught the ball. Off balance, still shoved it up there with the left hand and made it.
Baseline drive, the big gets taught to circle around right to the middle of the paint on the baseline drive, and Tucker DeVries found him perfectly with the bounce pass. The bounce pass was good. The finish was spectacular. The left hand took the contact, a little English off the glass. Reed Bailey's having himself a day.
Bailey will go to the line looking for his 21st point, which would equal his Indiana high. Got it! And Reed Bailey now with 21. And Indiana's got the lead up to 9, 54, 63-54. Now, Dent across the timeline. Works it to the top. Drives it back to the right. Still on the move. Dent kicks it out to Brown. Brown drives inside. He looks for help. Throws it off to Perry. He drives inside. Throws a wild shot up. Enright comes up with a rebound. And what's this one going to be?
Oh, that's the 4th on Enright.
Oh, that is a horrible call.
It's going to be 1-1 here.
So Connor Enright picks up number 4. That was, I don't know. Bilodeau will go to the free throw line. So Bilodeau with 11 points goes to the stripe. On its way. Got it to go down. He's got 12. Big shot there for Bilodeau, and he needs to make this one as well. 63-55 Indiana. 4:18 left in the ball game. Bilodeau eyes for the second attempt. Fires it up. Got it. And Bilodeau now with his 13th point of the game. In Indiana. Brings it up the court. 4:14 to go. Crowd trying to get into it. Here's Enright. Looks at left. Drives it left. Pulls up. Throws it out to Tucker. Tucker finds the pass right side off to Bailey. Bailey against Bilodeau. Into the lane. Turns around. Clears to Lamar. 3 out of the way by Wilkerson. Good! Wilkerson scores a huge basket. His first points of the second half. 12 points for him. Back the other way in a hurry is Dent. Dent on the left wing. Pulls up. Bounces it down to Bilodeau. Bilodeau now. Trying to back in, Reed Bailey. Throws it back to Dent. He'll let go of 3. He missed it. Rebound tipped in the air. Tucker DeVries with the board. 3:32 left in Indiana with a basketball. 66-56, Hoosiers by 10. Here is DeVries. On the dribble against Brandon Williams. Drives it down low. Goes all the way. Throws in the corner to Lamar. Wilkerson fires the 3. Off the rim, no. In and out. Down the floor, Jamar Brown. Brown down to Dent. Dent on the right side. Back out it comes to Bilodeau. Long 3 on the way by Bilodeau, and he hit it. That was a bomb. Bilodeau comes up with a 3-point bomb, and that thing was about a 28-footer.
Yeah, Indiana's done a great job with the contest and high hands. They know that Bilodeau is a spot-up 3-point shooter. He was forced to shoot a deep one just because Indiana's been so good taking away the 3. I think Bailey was a little surprised that Bilodeau pulled up from that far away. That's a clutch shot there from Bilodeau. Brings UCLA within 7.
Timeout on the floor. Score is 66-59 Indiana. 3:05 left in the ball game. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
Back once again here at Pauley Pavilion, Indiana. Right now leading the UCLA Bruins 66-59. We're down to 3:05 left in this ball game. And this is a really good basketball game we're watching.
It really is. I think Indiana has played with incredible effort and intensity and attention to detail. Defensively, they're just really putting it to UCLA here in this second half. Bruins are only 6 of 25 from the field, Don, in this half. On your home court, 6 made field goals in the second half. That's some pretty good work at the defensive end. So Hoosiers have put themselves in a position to win this ball game, but it is far from over here.
Tucker DeVries brings it across the timeline for IU. Works against Bilodeau out front, gives it to Connor Enright. Enright against Dent. Connor pulls it out there in the left corner. 13 on the shot clock, drives it to the right side, pulls up, down low, takes it inside, scoops it up and scores! Connor Enright takes it right to the hole for his 5th point. Indiana by 9 again. 68-59, 2:34 left. Here on the right side, ball comes back into the top of the lane. It goes to Xavier Booker, who's in. Now he bounces into Bilodeau. Bilodeau turns around, throws it up, banks it in. All of a sudden, Bilodeau's found the hot hand. He's got 18. Back comes Indiana. Here comes Tucker DeVries with a basketball. Tucker gets it across the timeline. They're going to take time off the clock again. Tucker just dribbles it out there until he gets down to 16, 15, 14. And now he gives to Connor. And right now, again, starts to the right. Throws it back left to Tucker. DeVries on the left side. Spins back to Connor Enright. He goes down low, inside, throws it back out. Nick Dorne looks at the 3. Scores! Nick Dorne bombs in another one. His 26th point of the game. And Indiana leads at 71-61. Back the other way, Dent. Top of the key to Bilodeau. He pops up a 3. He missed it. Long rebound, however, to Dent. Takes it inside, throws it up, missed it, but he was fouled on the play. And Reed Bailey got it.
Good foul there. Got to be aggressive. Can't allow an open layup. Make Dent earn this from the free throw line. But how about that shot from Nick Dorne?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The shot making that we've seen here in this second half from Indiana, spectacular.
26 points for Nick Dorne in this game. That is a new Indiana high. As Dent goes to the free throw line, and he rattles that one home. Donovan Dent now has 12 points in the game. So he's close to his average of 14 in Big Ten play, 13 in overall. And sitting down is Bilodeau. They bring in Brandon Williams. And the second free throw is off the rim, no good. It's tipped out. They'll get the basketball. Down in the corner, this is Jamar Brown on their drive to the hole. He throws it up. He missed it. Tipped up in the air. Knocked into the hands of Trent Perry for an easy layup. And Perry picks up his 13th point of the game. Now it's 71-64. Double team comes. The whistle blows. Timeout is called by Indiana. Minute 13 to go in this one. Indiana's lead is down to 7. 71-64. Indiana will have the basketball and play resumes here. This is a timeout by Indiana. It's a 30. And don't forget, how would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? You can do it. Go to syncmygame.com to find out how.
Well, like expected, UCLA, after that made layup, came out into the full court press. I think Indiana, not really surprised, but maybe not as organized maybe as they could have been. They're breaking that press. They just tried getting in as fast as possible, forced to take a timeout. I would expect Indiana here to draw up something really good, get the ball in some of your hands, some of your better ball handlers, good free throw shooters. This is a spot right now, if you're Indiana, take care of the basketball, force UCLA to foul you, and make your free throws. I mean, you put yourself in a great position to win the ball game. UCLA is going to try to turn you over, so expect very aggressive defense here. They're going to be going for every single steal they can. And then once you cross half court, I would be shocked here if UCLA allows Indiana to work any clock. So it's going to be a quick foul here from the Bruins.
Tucker DeVries will inbound the basketball, gets this full court pressure. And here we go. Tucker looks, and bounces it in. It comes into Reed Bailey. They get it up the court to Lamar. Oh, they're going to say Lamar got tripped over there. They're saying he stepped out of bounds.
That's a turnover that UCLA needed. It's on the other end of the court. I couldn't see. Definitely some contact.
There was definitely contact. No question about that. Whatever the case, Indiana's got to get back. They got to defend. 20 seconds on the shot clock. The inbound to Dent. Dent starts it to the left. Now looks. On the dribble, takes it right side. Now a whistle blows. And we got a man stepping out of bounds on the far sideline for UCLA. So Indiana will get the ball back. A couple of turnovers here.
Another opportunity for Indiana here. They're going to have it on the side. So UCLA still pressing here, but a much better position than they were the last time inbounding the basketball here.
And Tucker DeVries will try to inbound. He bounces it in, and we got another foul call. They got the clock running down there, apparently, so.
And that is the 9th team foul for UCLA, so it'll only be a 1-on-1 here for Lamar.
Well, that guy's pretty good at the free throw line. And we have another timeout here with 59 seconds to go. 59.2 to be exact. And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Indiana University basketball. Indiana right now in the driver's seat, but 59 seconds to go. Anything can happen. You never want to get cocky here.
Yeah, I've been impressed with UCLA's pressure here. They've made it really tough on Indiana to get it in, but Indiana did get it in. They got a foul for Lamar Wilkerson, who's the guy you want at the free throw line. Like I said before, if you can take care of the basketball, no silly turnovers, and then make your free throws, you put yourself in a great position to win the ball game. For UCLA, with where this game is, down by 7, they're not going to let Indiana work any clock. So it's going to be either a quick steal or it's going to be an immediate foul if they don't get the steal. So for Indiana, it's important just to understand that, know what UCLA is trying to do. If you have to, just chin the ball and make sure that you protect it. Make sure they don't try to swat it out of your hands, because these officials are going to call the foul.
They did put a couple of seconds back on the clock. 1:01 to go in this ball game. And Lamar Wilkerson, the free throw line. He's got 12 points in the game. He has a three-pointer here in the second half late. And these are big free throws, no doubt about it. First one is on its way. It is around the rim, no good. And he doesn't get the second. That is not good. Trent Perry with the basketball. Gives it out to Dent. Donovan Dent drives it to the right side. Throws up a runner, missed it. Got his own rebound and put it in, and a foul. And Donovan Dent gets his 14th point of the ball game. And he'll have a chance at a 15th. And this ball game becomes tight once again. 71-66. And a free throw will make it 71-67. And we got a 4-point ball game with 51 seconds to go. Dent back at the free throw line. He's got 14. Official telling something to Reed Bailey. Now Dent has the ball in his hands, lets it fly, and knocks it in. That's his 15th point of the day. Indiana now down to a 4-point lead. A timeout call by Tucker. Tucker DeVries calls timeout. Indiana didn't like what they were seeing there. The pressure was pretty immense, and obviously you do not want to make a mistake here.
Agreed there. That's a good timeout, but concerning that Indiana is having some trouble getting open. And we saw it the last couple possessions as well. This UCLA pressure in their full court's been very good. Not a lot of open guys for Tucker DeVries to pass the ball to here. So if I'm Coach Darren DeVries, I'm drawing my best play here. Now, a game ago, we saw Indiana run their 4 streaks. We called it the football play. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again. 4 guys along the baseline. They're running fly patterns up the court. 1 guy will flash back to the basketball. That's what Indiana did that last matchup against Purdue. It worked pretty well.
It is DeVries, Wilkerson, Dorne, Bailey, and Enright for Indiana. Tucker is going to inbound.
Yeah, that's not the play they're running, though. They got Enright all the way here at half court.
And Tucker will inbound. Daly is on him right at the out-of-bounds mark. And here we go. Bounce pass goes to Tucker. He looks, runs the court, bounces it into Lamar. Wilkerson harassed out there, in trouble. And almost got knocked down. How many times are they going to do this?
Oh, they got a timeout there. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Did they get the timeout?
They got a timeout call, but I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
How much, I mean, look, you can call a foul on every play in basketball, but that's ridiculous.
He's waiting to get fouled, and UCLA obviously was not trying to foul. There was some contact there, but that's a good job by Lamar not turning that basketball over. This press from UCLA has been very aggressive here.
It has. Indiana doesn't have any timeouts left.
Now they got 0. Yep. I was watching that replay. Lamar was hoping to get fouled. UCLA didn't foul him, or at least it wasn't whistled.
He got knocked down. I mean, he lost his balance. Maybe it was just he lost his balance, but whatever the case. And now the refs use suck chants going on.
This has been a very exciting last couple minutes of this ball game here. Credit to UCLA, man. They are, after Indiana was making shots and got up to a 10-point lead, UCLA has battled back here with a couple second chance opportunities, a deep three from Bilodeau. They're just making everything really interesting right now. And Indiana's primary concern right now, Don, 1, get the ball in, 2, get fouled, and then you got to make your 2 free throws here. It'll be the 10th team foul for UCLA if they commit one.
Well, we've had 2 officials down here talking to Darren DeVries, and they're still talking. They're still talking to him. All right.
They got to know there's no timeouts left here. So.
Yeah. No timeouts left. Indiana's lead is 4 points with 45 seconds to go. The press has been really tough to get the ball inbounds and to get it to go up the court in any way, shape, or form. Again, it'll be Tucker DeVries who will inbound. Tucker standing right in front of the UCLA bench. And Eric Daly is the man guarding him on the inbound. Mick Cronin telling his guys where he wants them placed defensively. Here we go. Tucker to inbound it. He looks and gets it into Lamar. Down the court to Connor Enright. We got a foul. And Lamar is going to go to the line. So Indiana's got a chance to raise this thing back up to a 6-point game.
Yeah, really good play. They crossed off of Bailey there. So the first screen was for Nick Dorne. And then Bailey immediately turned around and looked to screen Lamar, who was slashing right to the basketball. It's a good inbounds play by Coach DeVries.
Lamar Wilkerson missed his last free throw, but he'll get 2 shots here. First one is on its way, and it is good. And he's got 13 points now. Looking for his second to go down. And Indiana will have a 6-point lead inside 44 seconds to go. Lamar Wilkerson ready to shoot number 2. Fires it up there, hits it. And Wilkerson now with 14 points. Inbound quickly, they get it down the court in a flurry. Here is Dent with a shot that rolls around the rim and drops in. And we get another quick timeout called by Mick Cronin. So Dent gets the 2 points, right back again. Now it's a 17-point ball game for him. And the lead is back down to 4.
Yeah, Connor really couldn't foul there. He's got 4 fouls. Dent just went the distance, coast to coast there. That's a smart play by Dent. They understand that Connor Enright's got 4 fouls. So they got a quick 2. I think maybe less than 5 seconds, 6 seconds maybe went off the clock there. So a good play by UCLA.
So they come back over here. I'll tell you what, this is some game. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Well, on this out of bounds, you can run the baseline because it comes off of a made basket. So we haven't seen that, 4 low, play that we saw against Purdue. Maybe they run it here. It worked last time. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, this UCLA press has been so impressive. And I'm pulling out all the stops here if I'm Coach DeVries. Trying everything I can just to get the ball inbounds and then force the Bruins to foul. But again, it's only a 4-point lead here, so UCLA doesn't have to foul right away. They can try to get a steal. can't panic if you're Indiana here and catch the ball expecting to get fouled.
37.5 seconds on the clock. Indiana will have the basketball out of bounds once again. And looks like Tucker DeVries again will inbound. And let's see, they're going to go to the other side of the basket to inbound. Again, Daly is guarding the inbound pass from DeVries. And Tucker looks, got to get it in, bounces it into Lamar. Wilkerson turns, throws it right into the hands of Daly, lays it up and in. Daly scores his 11th point, and Indiana's got another inbound. The jump pass comes from Tucker, down to 28 seconds, up the court to Reed Bailey. Bailey dribbles it across the timeline. We got a foul called, and Bailey will go to the line. Wow. What a change there. We're down to a 2-point game, and now it's going to be up to Reed Bailey to try to get it back up to 4 again. At the stripe. Well, a turnover can bury you. It didn't bury Indiana yet, but Reed Bailey goes to the line. He's got 21 points today. That's his season high for Indiana. Free throw on its way. He hit it. 22 now for Bailey. Reed Bailey trying to make it once again a 4-point Indiana lead with 25.5 seconds to go. So Reed back in the stripe. Now he has a season high at Indiana 22. Bailey eyes it, flies it, and hits it. And Bailey's got his 23rd point of the afternoon. Now, up the floor, Dent with the basketball. Gets it across the timeline. Lost the handle, got it back. Drives it across the lane. Throws up a pass inside, deflected out of bounds. It'll belong to UCLA with 15.6 seconds to go. Dent will inbound it. Nope, maybe not. Tyler Perry's going to inbound. Perry will inbound, gets it into Bilodeau. Bilodeau gives it to Perry. Perry almost lost it, drives inside, throws up a shot. Won't go, put it up, missed it, but a foul. And we're down to 9.9 seconds to go, and Perry's going to go to the free throw line.
It's going to be the 5th foul on Connor Enright here. Coach DeVries is going to have to go to the bench.
So that'll be 5 now on Connor. But I'll tell you what, I think he's played the whole game again today, has he not?
He might have got a small break in that first half, but for all intents and purposes, yeah, he's been in there. Let's see who Coach DeVries subs in here.
We shall see. DeVries is working up what he wants done after the free throws coming UCLA's way. We have 9.9 seconds to go. Talk about a nail biter.
Yeah, I mean, UCLA is showed some heart here. Both teams, I mean, we from the beginning, we knew this game, the way it was played out, this was going to be a battle. It's physical. Both teams were making runs in the first half. Indiana made the run in the second half. And then UCLA to form. I mean, they have not given up, and they have made this game very interesting here. Indiana needs a missed free throw. A couple of missed free throws would be great, and then a defensive rebound.
Perry at the free throw line, ready to take his shots here. Perry eyes it and hits it. And Perry's got 14 points today. He's had a really good ball game. He has one more shot coming. It'll be a 2-point game if he hits it. We have 9.9 seconds left in this one. Perry with one more. One dribble, fires it, and got it. Perry now with 15. And now Indiana's got the ball inbounds once again. Tucker DeVries will inbound. Tucker looks and throws it in. It comes to Reed Bailey. Up the floor, and Bailey gets fouled. 8.7 seconds to go. I'm not so sure that clock ran on time. I don't think they started it right away.
Yeah, you could be right there. UCLA tried to flop and draw the foul. The defender went down, which let Reed Bailey wide open here. But these are 2-point lead, 8.7 left. Reed Bailey's got some clutch free throws here coming up. If he makes both of these, puts Indiana in a fabulous position to win the ball game.
8.7 seconds to go. Bailey's first shot is rims no good. So Reed's got to make this one. That's the first time he has missed a free throw today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 free throws he's made out of 12 attempts. Bailey with one more. On its way. Got it. He's got 24 points. Indiana. Here is Dent down the floor to hurry. Dent throws it outside. Here is Perry for a long one. He hit it. 1.1 seconds to go. All Indiana's got to do is hang on to the ball. Just throw it in, Tucker. He did. Just by Miles. That's it. Ball game. Indiana wins it.
It's tied. 76 all.
Oh, my apology. That's right. The three-point shot tied the ball game. So we go to overtime.
What a shot there by UCLA.
Oh, man. My apology. Obviously, I just mistook what I was excited. I can tell you that.
I mean, that was a contested three there by Perry at the top of the key. Just an absolute nail shot there by Perry. Indiana did a great job defending it. UCLA just made the plays down the stretch and tied the ball game.
Well, you feel bad for Reed Bailey, who missed that first shot. He makes the second one, but it only gave Indiana a three-point lead. And now Indiana has to go 5 more minutes here, and you know momentum seems to be on their side.
Well, this crowd is in the ball game here, so yeah.
And Connor Enright's out.
And Connor Enright's out. So Indiana's going to have to run some offense here for 5 more minutes without their point guard in the ball game. Actually, without both their point guards in the ball game, with Tate Conaway not able to go today. Enright being out's a really big deal right now for Indiana.
So Indiana right now has to go 5 more minutes here, and momentum has seemed to shift UCLA's way. That's going to make it tough, but Indiana's played hard this entire ball game. You know that they've got the toughness that they need. The question is, can they pull this thing out? Because this contest has been something.
Yeah, I mean, Enright is so important to this half-court offense, too. Not just scoring the ball, but coming off the screens, getting in the paint, making good decisions. Be interesting to see what Indiana does here without their 2 point guards in the ball game here. 5 minutes to go in the first overtime session. They were tied at 76 apiece.
I don't know what that is. They just handed me something. Could be a bomb.
Oh, boy.
Nah, it's not a bomb.
No, it's a package.
Steve Hofer gave it to me. I know it's not anything negative.
There we go. Well, so Indiana, I mean, they showed the toughness all game long. And the good news is we got 5 more minutes of basketball, and Indiana's got an opportunity here to show 5 more minutes of toughness. What a ball game.
Well, the point guards for Indiana are no longer. Josiah Miles is now. He and Lamar Wilkerson are probably the 2 guys that you would consider the guys that could bring the ball up. Reed Bailey and Booker will jump center here. And the tip is controlled by Indiana. And Tucker DeVries has it. Brings it across the timeline. On the right wing, works against Bilodeau. Top of the key. Looks left, looks right, turns around, clears it off to Reed Bailey. Bailey dribbles it back out front, gives it over to Tucker. Tucker drives it into the lane, pulls up down low, turns around, fadeaway shot, good! And Tucker DeVries has got his 7th point of the game. Now, here comes Dent across the timeline for UCLA. Dent with the basketball. Dribbles between the circles, starts to the right. Throws it outside to Booker. Booker down low to Daly. They kick in the corner to Perry. Perry throws it inside to Daly. Daly turns around against Tucker DeVries. Bangs into him. Throws it outside to Dent. Dent cut off. Drives in. Throws up a shot. Won't go. Rebound tipped in the air, and Lamar's got it. Wilkerson for Indiana. Brings it back down the court. Lamar gets it across the timeline. Now works it right side. On the dribble against Bilodeau. 15, drives it inside. Lamar fakes, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound taken by Perry. Back the other way. Whistle blows. What do we got now? And they called Nick Dorne for a foul. That's his fourth.
Coaching staff for Indiana thought there was a foul underneath as Lamar was driving to the basket. It just didn't get the call, and then Indiana, Nick Dorne, I mean, he gets that's just such a ticky-tack call there in transition.
Here's Perry's free throw. He got it. Tyler Perry knocks down his 16th point of the day. And he will try to tie this ball game at 78 all if he can make number 2. He's been really, really good for UCLA in this contest. He hasn't missed a free throw. Number 2, got them both. He's got 17. And Indiana and UCLA tied once again. 3:40 to go. Overtime number 1. Tucker DeVries with the basketball. Bounces it off to Lamar. Wilkerson pulls it out. Top of the key to Dorne. Dorne pulls it back outside once again. Now Dorne dribbling out front. Looks inside. Bounces to Reed Bailey. Bailey had it stolen away from behind. And a foul is going to be called on Josiah Miles. And he just fouled out. That's his 5th foul.
And the fouls are killing Indiana right now, too, because giving UCLA easy opportunities from the free throw line as they're in the double bonus.
Well, that leaves Indiana now with Dorne and Wilkerson as the 2 main. And, of course, Tucker DeVries handles it well, too. So
going to be playing 2 bigs here.
Yeah, they're playing 3 bigs. There's the 3 biggest players on their team right now. And Dent at the free throw line. He's got 17 points. And now 18. And Indiana now trailing by 1, 79-78. 3:20 left. Dent, second shot. Missed this one on the rebound to Tucker. DeVries with the basketball. Takes it out of there, gives it to Lamar. 1-point ball game. Wilkerson across the timeline. Now Lamar. Starts left. Dumps it back outside. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. Rebound taken by Bilodeau. Back the other way comes UCLA. Across the timeline, Dent. 79-78. Now UCLA playing that little delay game. Here's Dent. And a whistle blows. And we got a foul called on Reed Bailey. That's his 4th foul.
Yeah, UCLA, it's a little flop there. Just trying to get to the free throw line. And they've been to the free throw line the last 3 trips here, Don.
So Bailey heads to the sideline. Is that his 4th or 5th?
That's his 5th. Yeah, he just fouled out. Indiana has 3 guys that have fouled out here.
Wow. So Trent Sisley comes into the ball game, and now Indiana is really in a bit of trouble here. Perry goes back to the line. He's got 17. Now 18. Perry will have one more shot, and it'll be a 4-point or a 3-point game if he hits it. And he does. 19 now for Perry. Now it's 81-78. Indiana needs something special to happen. Lamar Wilkerson in the left side of Tucker. Back to Nick Dorne. Back to Tucker. Tucker on the left perimeter. Tucker tries to drive. Banks tries to bank it inside. Works down low. Throws it out. Nick Dorne, 3 on the way. Off the mark, no. Rebound taken out of there by Brown. He gets it off to Perry and not a Dent, and they're going to work clock. 2:16 left. Indiana now in trouble. Here is Dent, left side. Back out front it comes to Perry. Now off to Bailey. Back out front. They whip it around to Dent again. Dent against Sisley. Throws it back outside. Long 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Nick Dorne. Skied for that rebound. Back down the floor. Indiana on the attack. Lamar Wilkerson. 1:47 to go. Lamar, left side drive. Pulls up. Spins. Looks for help. In trouble. He scoops it up and hit it. Lamar Wilkerson made a great move inside, gets his 16th point. And Indiana cuts it down to a point, 81-80. Bruins on top by a point. Here's Dent on the dribble. Dent circles to the right side, pulls it back out, throws it over to Daly. He drives inside, and whistle blows. Offensive foul call.
It's a huge call there.
Tucker DeVries got buried that time. He went to the deck.
It's offensive foul, so it won't be free throws here for Indiana, which is huge.
81-80. Indiana a trailer by 1.
This has got to be DeVries or Wilkerson here on this possession. Those two guys play off each other really well. I would expect to see the basketball in one of their hands and the other guy being involved in some sort of ball screen. Make the defense choose who you're going to guard.
Down to 1:10 to go in the game. Here's Lamar with the ball, drives it right side, down inside he goes, puts it up and in! Lamar Wilkerson again, he's got his 18th point. And Indiana's got the lead by 1. We're inside a minute. Here is Dent across the timeline. Dent on the dribble out front, works to the right. Backs it out, throws to Perry. Perry into Bilodeau. Bilodeau, foul call. Tucker DeVries reaches in. And Tucker now has got a foul. That's his second of the ball game.
Bilodeau's a great free throw shooter too here, so he's going to be at the free throw line, chance to give UCLA the lead.
Bilodeau with 18 points on the day. He missed 1 in the first half, and he's not missed any here in the second. He's 4 for 4 in the second half. So he'll go to the line, and he'll try to make this a 3-point game again. He eyes it, fires it up, and got it. Bilodeau's got 19. Now it's 82-82. Tie ball game. 46 seconds left. One more shot coming to Tyler Bilodeau. And missed it. Ball but backed out into the hands of UCLA. Now, here's Dent again. Tied at 82. 38 seconds left. Clock running. Dent works to the right, drives to the right, down low, throws it up. Got it. Dent makes his 19th point of the game, and now Indiana's down 2. Here is Lamar Wilkerson. Spins, pulls it back out. Out to Tucker DeVries. Now back to Lamar. 20 seconds left. Now a corner pass to Trent Sisley. Back outside to Tucker. In the corner to Dorne. 13. Down to 10. Here's a drive by DeVries. Inside, nice speed. Put up and in! Sam Alexis scores the basket. Tied up at 84. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Down goes Tyler Perry, shot missed, and they're going to a second overtime.
What a play there. Could have been a foul. When Sam Alexis put that up, that and one would have given Indiana a chance to take the lead, and the Hoosiers get just enough stops to give themselves a chance here. Double overtime, 84 apiece.
Darren DeVries not pleased at all with the officials, it doesn't look like. Not pleased at all. Whatever the case, Kimball is now talking to him, and Darren is not pleased, I can tell you that.
I think he wanted the foul underneath the basket there. What a play by Tucker DeVries. Drove the ball to the basket, dumped it down to Alexis, and Alexis was able to finish. I mean, what a game here. Both of these teams making plays down the stretch. I'm just worried for Indiana with 3 guys fouled out of this contest and Nick Dorne with 4 personal fouls. Does Indiana have enough guys left to play a double overtime game? We're going to have to wait and see.
There's no doubt. I'll tell you, there's a lot of guts in this ball game, boys and girls.
Whoever wins the game, I mean, you hate to see a loser in this one. Both of these teams have been battling from the tip.
84-84 as we're going into overtime number 2.
Are you good?
The Indiana basketball team down to what? They've fouled out 3 guys so far, right?
Yep.
Desai Miles, Reed Bailey, Connor Enright.
Yep. Nick Dorne has 4. Yeah, Nick Dorne has 4.
That's right. So Dorne's got 4.
2 starters have fouled out. Desai Miles fouled out. Nick Dorne, 4. That's to be tough.
And Indiana's short-handed without taking counterweight.
The last 5 minutes here, I got the ball in Lamar Wilkerson's hands or Tucker DeVries and let them make good decisions with the basketball. We saw it the last few possessions. Wilkerson made a huge play coming off a ball screen for Indiana. DeVries made a huge play there down the stretch, the last possession of that first overtime. When it comes down to it, the team that wins this game is going to be the team that makes the play. I would be shocked here if one team pulls away and this isn't coming down the stretch here in this second overtime session. It's just been too even for this entire ball game. Now, UCLA got a ton of free throws in that first overtime session. For Indiana, it's important not to foul here and make UCLA make some tough shots.
All right, we're ready to jump it again. Villanova against Sam Alexis. Yep. Now the official walked in. Now it backs out. Tucker DeVries comes up with the grab of the tip on that tip-off. So Indiana's got the basketball. Here is Lamar Wilkerson. Drives it to the right side. Throws it out to Tucker. Tucker takes it left. Spins back. Gets it back off. Here is a drive by Lamar. Puts it up and he draws the foul. So Wilkerson's going back to the free throw line. Lamar in this ball game has 18 points. He had 14 at the end of regulation. He's hit 2 regular field goals in this one, and he's going to the basket almost every time now. And these free throws are huge. First one is good. 19 for Lamar Wilkerson. Trying to make it a 2-point lead. Second shot, got them both, and Lamar has his 20th point of the day. Back down the court, Dent with the basketball. Dent drives it to the right, pulls it back to the left, throws it right. Now here is Daly on a drive. He throws it back out to Dent. Now whistle blows, and we got a foul call.
Yeah, that's on Bilodeau, clearing out space. A good job there by Lamar, just holding his ground, fronting that low post.
What is that on Bilodeau? That's just his first? Or that's his fifth?
I hope you're right.
Still haven't posted it, so that's why I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's 5. That is huge for UCLA.
Well, they got to change a man, right?
No, he's out. Yeah, they took him out.
So he is out. All right.
Let's keep making plays with Wilkerson here. I love those two guys, DeVries and Wilkerson, working together here at the top of the key. We'll see a double screen at the top, and DeVries is going to pop to the 3.
Here's Lamar, circles to the right. Now looks, drives it across the key, down low he goes, throws it up, won't go, rebound Sisley, throws it outside, and there's another foul call. This time is it going to be against the UCLA Bruins? It is. And the foul call is whistle on Daly. Eric Daly gets called for the foul.
What a rebound by Trent Sisley there. Just a possession before, Coach Darren DeVries told Sisley during the free throw, we need you to rebound. And he came in from that right corner and got the rebound of the game there offensively for Indiana.
Free throw on its way. Good! And Trent Sisley hits his first point of the afternoon in a clutch moment. And he gets one more here to give Indiana a 4-point lead if he hits it. Number 2, rims it no good. The rebound comes off to Brown. Indiana by 3, 87-84. Dent with the basketball. Gets it across the timeline. Slowing things down now. Dent against Lamar. Drives it to the right side. Kicks it out in the corner to Daly. He drives inside. Throws up a little rudder. It goes down. Daly with his 13th point of the day. And Indiana now with a 1-point advantage. Lamar brings it across the timeline. Wilkerson on the dribble to the right. Throws it right wing to Sisley. Sisley back to Lamar. Lamar looks for help. Turns around. Bounces it down low. Sisley's got it. Trying to back his way in against Williams. Fakes. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Sam Alexis had it. And now a whistle blows and a foul on Indiana. They're going to call Sam for the foul.
Yeah, that's one you cannot pick up there if you're Sam Alexis. 90 feet from your basket. you're going to give UCLA 2 shots here, a chance to take the lead. That's one you just got to sprint back at defense.
So now the Bruins have a chance to take the lead as Jamar Brown goes to the free throw line, and he has not missed a free throw this season. So Brown at the stripe. Brown, the redshirt senior out of Missouri, Kansas City. And that one rattles in. So Brown has tied this ball game. That's his 4th point of the day. He hit a 3 in the second half early. We're tied at 87 with 3:16 left. Jamar Brown with one more. Number 2, got them both. 5 points now for Brown, and now it's a 1-point Bruin lead. Up the floor, Lamar Wilkerson. On the dribble, top of the key. Circles right against Brandon Williams. Lamar looks right. Now, pulls up, 12, drives it again down inside, throws it up, got it! Lamar Wilkerson hits another big shot, his 22nd point of the day. 2:50 to go. Indiana back on top by 1. 89-88. Here is Dent. Dribbles it out between the circles. Now drives toward the right. Now drives it left. Pulls up. Throws up a little runner and got it. And Dent scores his 21st point. So you got 2 guys going right to the rim here. Here's Lamar again across the timeline. Wilkerson on the dribble out front. Brandon Williams guarding him. Lamar throws it in the corner to Sisley. Down low. Blocking foul called. Blocking foul called. And the foul call is against Daly. That's his 2nd.
Sisley's got to make some free throws here.
So Trent goes to the line. He's got a point. He made his 1st one of the day. Missed his 2nd. Again, he's at the free throw line. He's struggled this year with free throw shooting. And these are huge. 2:13 left. First one off the front of the rim. He can tie the ball game if he can hit the 2nd. Put a freshman in this situation, and it's tough, especially when he's been struggling at the free throw line. One more. Got it. So he's tied this ball game, and that was big there. Trent Sisley gets his 2nd point of the day.
It's got to be Dent here, driving the ball to the basket, trying to make plays. If Indiana understand what UCLA is trying to do, without Billadou in the game, it's been Dent attacking the rim.
And Dent with the basketball in his hands, slows everything down. Now on the dribble again. Takes it to the right side, drives it down low, throws up a shot, blocked in there, and Sam Alexis ties up Brandon Williams. And let's see what the score, the total's going to be. Whose ball?
A jump ball
called.
5 seconds here on the shot clock. So Indiana, it's the biggest defensive possession of the ball game here.
Five seconds on the clock. What are we doing here? Are they going to look to see if they got to put more time?
Play is under review for a potential timing error.
For a what? Timing error?
Yeah.
All right. We shall see. I'll tell you what, this game's got more turns in it than...
Best ball game of the season. It's not even close. I mean, this has been a heck of a game here. I was so impressed with how Indiana fought early in the game to stay in it, and then the way they played in that second half to take the lead, and then UCLA responds. They full court press. They slowly get back into the ball game. And in these overtime sessions, it has been each team making plays. Indiana's shorthanded here. 3 players fouled out in this ball game. It's been Lamar Wilkerson making plays. It's been Sisley making a couple free throws. Indiana's scrapping and they're clawing right now to stay in this ball game. But it's going to be 5 seconds here.
The shot clock is at 5 seconds. Game clock is at 1:48. UCLA ball out of bounds.
Okay, so they didn't change anything there on the clock. So
out of bounds to UCLA with 5 seconds on the shot clock. And the officials now trying to get everybody back out on the floor. The huddles are long, too. Sisley, Wilkerson, Dorne, Alexis, and DeVries on the floor for Indiana. And Brandon Williams, Trent Perry, Donovan Dent, Jamar Brown on the floor, along with Bailey for UCLA. Dent will inbound. Dent looks and gets it into Perry. He'll force up a shot and hit it. Trent Perry just caught it, shot it, and made it. That's his 22nd point of the day. And now they have the lead, 93-90. Here is Lamar Wilkerson. Top of the key, backs it out. Slides it back out again. Works it to the right. He'll let go a long three and miss it high off the rim. Sam Alexis with a rebound, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul.
Good rebound there by Sam. Indiana needed it.
And the foul call is on Jamar Brown. That will be his second, I believe.
UCLA made a mistake defensively, let Lamar Wilkerson wide open at the top of the key. That's the first open look he's had in quite some time. He wasn't able to make it, but Indiana gets the offensive rebound.
Sam Alexis at the line. First one is on its way, and it rattles in. And Sam Alexis has his first point of the second half in the overtimes. He got his third point of the day. He'll have one more. Trying to make it a one-point game, and does exactly that. Nice job by Alexis, his fourth point. 93-92, a minute 24 to go. And across the timeline, and this Mick Cronin calls a timeout. So this will be a 30. Wow.
You got Alexis making 2 free throws, and you got UCLA's Perry making clutch shots. 25 points for Perry, and he obviously made the one to force it to overtime, but that one in the left corner was spectacular. This is some big-time playmaking from both of these teams here down the stretch. And for Indiana, this is an opportunity here. You get a stop here, you put yourself in a position to take the lead if you're able to execute at the offensive end. 93-92, Indiana only down by 1. Minute 20 left here in the ball game. You got to get a stop here if you're the Hoosiers.
We could have been giving you bonus commercials here, but I think it's kind of important to hang right here.
Too good a game to leave it. It's been spectacular.
So out on the floor. 26 seconds on the shot clock. A minute 20 to go in the second overtime. Dorne, Wilkerson, Alexis, DeVries, and Sisley for IU. Circling right is Dent. Dent with the basketball in his hands. Throws it top. Gets it to Daly. Daly down. Lost the handle. Almost lost it out of bounds. Daly now gets the ball into Perry's hands. Perry drives across the key. He got away with a travel. Shots missed from the, and Indiana's got the rebound, and we got a foul the other way. Tucker DeVries just got knocked to the ground.
That's tough as nails there, Tucker. That's unbelievable rebound on the weak side by Tucker DeVries. That's his 10th rebound, I believe. And, 10 rebounds for Tucker. And he's going to get the free throw line here, shooting 2, a chance to give Indiana the lead.
Got a little bit of a limp in his giddy up there as he heads to the free throw line, but Indiana's got a chance here to take the lead back. We've got 1 minute exactly on the clock. Tucker DeVries will go to the free throw line. He has 7 points in this ball game. Eyes the first attempt and hits it. He's got his 8th point of the game. He has tied it. We're at 93 all. He can give Indiana the lead with a minute left in this ball game. Tucker eyes, flies, hits, and Tucker DeVries has his 9th point, and Indiana leads by a point. Here's Dent roaring it up the floor, drives it down top, lost the handle, whistle blows. They're going to call a foul on Tucker, I think. I actually think the guy just slipped, but I have no idea. I'm literally working with not being able to see the game because
it's going to be Dent here at the free throw line.
So Dent back to the line. Dent on the day has 21 points, and now he's got 22. And we're tied again at 94. 57.2 seconds to go. Dent with one more. on its way. Got them both. 23 points for Dent. And back up the court comes Indiana, trailing by 1. Lamar. Right, drives it down inside, throws it up, and got it! Lamar Wilkerson again, right to the hole for his 24th point. Indiana by a point. Back comes Dent. Dent takes it to the left, then back to the right. Down low he goes, throws it up, and missed it. Rebound, fought for. Sam Alexis has got it. Sam Alexis with the basketball, and a foul is called. 31.8 seconds to go in this one, and Indiana will have Alexis going to the free throw line.
It's a good rebound there by Sam. There's multiple offensive players for UCLA going for that board. That's just a tough man's rebound. Sam gets above everybody else, and then after he gets it, he chins it, makes sure that nobody from UCLA can knock it out of his hands.
So at the line, Sam Alexis, 4 points to his credit on the day. Shot is on its way, good! And Alexis now with his 5th point. And he'll have one more. He can make this a 3-point game again for Indiana. 31.8 seconds left. Sam Alexis at the line. Deep breath, spins the ball, fires it up there, missed it. And the rebound taken out of there by Trent Perry. Down to Dent. Back outside to Perry. Back to Dent. Dent with a basketball. Works it to the right side again. Throws it out there to Daly. Daly backs him off. Now back to Dent. Back to Daly. Daly now trying to spin his way to the hoop. Throws up a shot and got it. And Daly scores his 15th point of the game. Back the other way quickly. Now Indiana, 7 seconds. Here's Tucker to Breeze. Back to Sisley. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Who's it going to belong to? Indiana basketball. 1.5 seconds to go, and we're almost headed for a third overtime. 97-97. And what are we going to do here? They're going to take a look at it?
Oh, yeah, they got to take a look at this one.
Why aren't they?
Yeah, they are going to take a look at it. Yeah,
now they are.
I think this could be UCLA's basketball here. Good news is there's only 1.5 seconds left to go on the clock.
And then the third overtime.
Yep. And Indiana had point blank. Trent Sisley about 5 feet from the basket. Just not able to finish over the big of UCLA. Good job by the Bruins there, defending without fouling. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens with this review. But
the last play has been challenged by the UCLA coach that the out of bounds should be their ball.
Yeah, it looks like it was off Sisley. Yep, off Sisley's hand. So it's going to be UCLA's basketball here. 1.5 seconds left to go.
Well, I don't know what to say.
It's just a lot of opportunities, a couple missed free throws here or there. But that's when you get a game like this. I mean, every little point counts. And that's just a shame for Indiana. They're not able to execute down the stretch. They got a good look with Sisley right in the paint. But like I said, good job by UCLA defending there without fouling.
Yeah, they're still taking a look here. We'll keep it here for the time being. 1.5 seconds. Game is tied at 97 all. Indiana and UCLA, a barn burner here this afternoon. And what are we doing here? Officials taking another look.
Still reviewing it.
Initially, it certainly looked like Trent was the last guy to touch it.
Yeah, our only hope here is that they just don't feel confident enough to turn, you know, and change the call on the court. But yeah, I agree with you, Don. At least when I was watching it, it looked like it went off Sisley.
Yeah. I don't know why it would take you this long to check that out. There must be a question mark someplace.
Yeah, I mean, I think that bodes well for Indiana. I mean, obviously, it doesn't look so cut and dry to the officials. Now, if Indiana does retain possession, then you got it right out of bounds underneath with more than enough time to get off the shot. So we'll have to wait and see what they call here.
Now they're huddling. And I can't read lips, so I'm not even attempting to see what these guys are saying right now. But they called it Indiana's ball, did they not?
They did. Yep, on the court it was Indiana's basketball. Coach Mick Cronin from UCLA asked to review it.
So, here we go.
After review, the call stands. Time is 1.5 seconds.
Wow, Indiana's going to retain possession here. Huge for the Hoosiers.
UCLA is out of challenges also.
Now, if you're Indiana, you got the ball out of bounds underneath here. I'm trying to get something. I'm looking for something right underneath the basket here. If that's not open, maybe a little screen-to-screener action here. You get Lamar Wilkerson screening for Sisley or Alexis, and then you got a screen for Lamar. If you can get something right underneath the basket, maybe get fouled and get to the free throw line to win the ball game.
All right, here we go. Tucker DeVries is going to inbound. Here we go. And he gets it in to Sisley. He gets fouled. And Trent Sisley gets fouled on the play. He's got 2 shots coming. And there's just 0.3 of a second left in this ball game. And now all the heat and the pressure is on Trent Sisley.
They took Wilkerson and they slashed him to the corner, which drew some defenders. And Sisley came straight from the top of the key and dove right to the basket, just like we thought. Indiana looked for the bounce pass and got Sisley right underneath the rim, and he was able to get fouled.
So Trent will go to the free throw line, the freshman from Heritage Hills High School.
Just really got to make one here.
1 is all they need.
0.3 on the clock.
Sisley looked over at the bench, shook his head, a little smile on his face. 2 shots coming.
If I'm Indiana, I get these 2 guys, Alexis and Dorne, off the free throw line after this first shot. The worst thing you could do is off foul, trying to rebound the basket.
Right. Trent Sisley eyes the first attempt on its way. Yes! Trent Sisley knocks down a huge free throw. His 3rd point of the game. He'll have a chance to make 1 more. Second shot is no good. That's going to do it. Ball game is over. And Indiana wins it. The Hoosiers pick up an incredible double overtime victory here this afternoon. And a tremendous performance by this Indiana basketball team. And the Hoosiers will walk out of here 6-5 in the Big Ten with one of the best wins in a long, long time at Indiana University.
It was a spectacular game. From the tip, physical, athletic, competitive. Both teams battled. And credit to Indiana, they took a lead in that second half, and they battled until the end. What a performance from the Hoosiers on the road to give UCLA their first loss here in Pauley Pavilion.
98-97 is the final score in this one. What a performance by Indiana in this ball game. Tremendous, tremendous gutty effort. And now this Indiana basketball team will have another chance at a West Coast victory on Tuesday night. Unbelievable. And we got players running by us here, and everybody is about as excited as you could possibly be. Look at Lamar. Unbelievable. So Indiana victorious. This is some win for Indiana basketball, no question about it. Final score reads Indiana 98, UCLA 97. And we will come back here in a moment with our post-game show. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hey, Hoosier Nation, Indiana